About a rule that's going to change the game for us this summer.
This year it's going to be base running. Having to actually field the ball, throw it the first. There's going to be some wild throws. We're going to get extra bases, score a lot of runs.
It's going to be an absolutely exciting and electric atmosphere here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to throw it down to our on-field PA, Nikki Williams, who's going to get us started for player introductions.
Now, let's meet the Atlanta Ballers and their ownership group. First up, though, a global music icon and a future Hall of Famer. Make some noise for Nelly and Julio Jones. Your starting pitcher is Cale Foreman. Leading off extra hitter, Connor Smith. Hitting second, left fielder, Brett Calladay. Batting third, extra hitter, Torrin Roth. Batting fourth is extra hitter, Brandon Crone. Hitting fifth is right fielder, Trevor Barrow. And the Ballers' reserve player is Jack Roth. And now, introducing the Los Angeles Naturals and their ownership group. Leading off extra hitter, Vin Lee. Hitting second, extra hitter, Jordan Robles. Batting third and pitching, Dallas Allen. Batting fourth is right fielder, Preston Combe. Hitting fifth is left fielder, Mike Whitty. And the Ballers' reserve player, Brian Owens. On Joaquin Jimenez. Now, please welcome today's umpires.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the booth. Jonathan Dalby, Sam Skibby. Let's talk, Jonathan, about the preseason power rankings that just came out and the big storyline we have today. At the top of our power rankings, the Los Angeles Naturals facing off against the team at the bottom of the power rankings, the new Atlanta Ballers franchise. We just saw Julio Jones and Nelly, and they're currently throwing out the first pitches. But talk about how exciting it is to have the number 1 and the number 10 team facing off in the very first game.
I mean, it's a great story. Let's see if the Los Angeles Naturals can capitalize on what they did last season. And then let's see if the new franchise of Atlanta, see if they can boost their power rankings here.
Yeah, formerly the San Diego Orcas, but the Los Angeles Naturals have 3 championship tournaments under their belt already, and they were the top regular season team from last year. And it shows again here in the power rankings. Los Angeles at the top. In the middle, you see Las Vegas, New York. They are not here today. And number 4, Philadelphia, is in attendance today and will get some couple games under their belt as well. So 2 top 4 teams in the preseason power rankings facing off today in Atlanta.
You got Thundersticks, you got
Atlanta Ballers are the new franchise. The Atlanta Ballers moving from San Diego. They have a very similar core that they are used to, but they have 2 brand new draft picks that are changing the course of this franchise. Not only do they have an exciting new ownership group, but they have these 2 exciting young players, 18 years old each. Number 1 overall pick, Cale Foreman, and number 10 overall pick, Connor Smith. Not only are they great friends, they've played with each other on different wiffle ball teams, on travel in the different country, but Cale Foreman is one of those lefty electric arms that's going to be there, and he's got the start today, Jonathan. Talk about him.
I mean, number 1 draft pick, he's got to be on the mound.
He's got to be on the mound for this team. The Atlanta Ballers need a boost. They did not have a lot of wins. The Atlanta Ballers were 2-10-1 in 2025. Not the season they were hoping for, Jonathan. But I know that with Cale Foreman and Connor Smith, if they make an immediate impact, and what better way than to go against the 23-1 LA Naturals for their season last year. Let's talk about their draft pick as well. The LA Naturals selected Dallas Allen, the number 14 overall pick, Dallas Allen, who is well known for one of his pitches called the banana ball. Will we see that today from Dallas Allen? And the craziest part about all of this is our starting pitching is Dallas Allen of the Naturals versus Cale Foreman of the Ballers. This is mano a mano. This is the number 1 picks for both of these teams that are going to be facing off on the mound. And here they come, folks. Dallas Allen heads out to the mound where he will make not only his debut, but the debut of Big League Wiffle Ball here in Atlanta, Georgia, Assembly Studios. Let's talk about the rest of the fielders, Jonathan. Over there in that shortstop position, we'll call it left field, though. In the left field position, holding on that left side is going to be Mike Whitty. Mike Whitty from Indiana. Definitely very well known for his pitching prowess, the former Cy Young winner, but he's going to be over there holding it down in the shortstop. What do you think?
I think he's going to do really well. I mean, he throws the ball harder than anybody.
Yep.
So it's going to be coming quick to first base.
It is. It's going to be coming in quick, but that's important because we're only about 42 feet away. And holding it down on the first base side is Preston Colm in the field. So we'll have Mike Whitty and Preston Colm. Jordan Robles shaking his head at his pitcher. He's the captain of this team, holding it down at home plate over there, giving him the thumbs up, saying, you look great. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 75-mile-an-hour speed limit. Anything over 75 miles an hour is going to be a ball for the pitcher. The Atlanta Ballers are going to be leading off with their rookie, Connor Smith. Connor Smith from Indiana plays in an Indiana league with Mike Whitty, so this is kind of battle of Indiana brethren here. We're starting to talk about home plate. We're bringing out the strike zone here. I'm excited. Here we go, Jonathan. I mean, this is it. The venue is immaculate. When I walked in today, I had no idea what to expect. You saw some things on social media, but when you walk in, the grandeur and the excitement and how modern it is so exciting for this sport that needs a modern kick, right? This is the game we grew up playing. It came around in the 1950s. And we grew up playing this game when we were young in the 1980s. And now here we are in 2026 in this beautiful modern venue that is indoor wiffle ball. Here we go, Jonathan. Goosebumps indeed for this first one here at Assembly Studios. Dallas Allen, first pitch to Connor Smith. Here we go. And it is strike 1 swinging. Love to see it.
And a 77-mile-an-hour pitch, so it's an automatic ball.
So you're getting the best of both worlds here, folks. You are getting not only a swing. I almost feel like Connor was ready to swing out the gate, wanted to get the nerves going, but now he's got a 1-0 count. The music's still going here in Atlanta, Georgia. Dallas Allen misses the zone there. 2-0 count to Connor Smith. Got his wrist guards on here. Hits him. When it does hit by pitch, Jonathan, tell the folks what that means.
Just a ball here.
Just a ball, that's right. A lot of people like, it must hurt getting hit by one of these plastic balls, and sometimes it can sting. Right down the middle goes Dallas Allen with a nice screwball.
74 mile an hour.
Wow, right around the zone. You'll notice a lot of screwball action. The balls that the pitchers are using as Dallas Allen comes to ball 4. Connor Smith heads to first base for the first base runner of 2026. Connor Smith, number 2 for the Ballers. Coming up, Brett Kalady coming on up for the Atlanta Ballers. Dallas Allen wants to mitigate the damage here. first pitch over the zone, it gets tricky because Dallas can throw in the 80s. He has to pull back to get to that 75 miles an hour. And that's tough for a pitcher that's used to somewhat fast pitch. Got to find the zone here quick. You got to wonder, Jonathan, what is going to be the team's strategy, you think, going into this with a 3-inning? Every game's important. What do you think is going to be the strategy for these teams when they're getting a short leash for their pitchers?
I don't know. It's tough because this is also the first game of this format. So really the Naturals are going to be setting the tone for how maybe other teams react.
That is so true. You strike one there.
75 mile an hour.
75 on the dot for Dallas Allen. Yes, you got to believe people are going to take it slow. They're not going to really pull somebody too quickly. They don't want a hook, line, sinker as a straight, nice screwball there to the corner. Brett Kalady can't handle it, and we have a full count. Full count runner on first base here. You take a look at that replay. Nice top corner from Dallas. Ooh, a little wiggle from Dallas and gets him down the middle. Strike 3. The first out from Dallas Allen. He's pumped. Fist bump for Dallas Allen. Jordan Robles hands him the extra balls, his captain, and brings it over to the bucket. That was a huge first out. Take a look at the wiggle there, Jonathan, and then boom, screwball down the middle. Screwball up, now screwball down the middle. That's a great sequence from Dallas Allen. And Dallas Allen's feeling himself now, John. I mean, this is a pitcher with a lot of big game experience in a lot of different places, and now he's on the biggest stage of all on opening day. Ooh, a nice little knuckleball, but didn't quite knuckle. It's just stayed above there.
Just enough off speed to keep the hitter honest.
True, that's true. Nice slider, there it is, a little banana ball slider that you see. Torrin Roth had a fantastic season for the San Diego Orcas last season. Torrin Roth actually led the entire league in batting average, 343. You know he'd like to get started here early. Pitch from Dallas Allen low. Dallas Allen would love to go back-to-back strikeouts here. Talking to his teammate, Preston Colm. Mike Whitty over there in the shortstop position. Pitch from Dallas Allen. Nicks the side of the piping, and any part of that front square is going to be a strike. 2 strikeouts for Dallas Allen, hoping to strand that runner at first base. You see it ricochet right off the left side of the pipe.
Nothing you can do about that as a hitter.
Yeah, you just kind of have to tip your cap to the pitcher there. Dallas Allen pitching really well. We have a ball in play, foul ball. That's our first ball in play.
I believe so.
Foul ball action. Mike Whitty very fast over there at shortstop, got to that very quickly. That would have been a very tough play, though, to get to second or first. Brandon Crone up for his first at-bat. Fouls off the first pitch he sees from Dallas. Second pitch here. Just over the zone. I don't know how that missed. Even Dallas is looking at his headset. Almost tapped it like Major League Baseball, trying to tap. Wait a minute. Hold on, umpire. We need to figure that one out. Tries to do the banana ball slider, but misses wide.
Great take.
Great take. That's tough. That was in the zone the entire way and then snuck out at the last minute. Dallas Allen pitch. Foul ball again. I think it hit him, though, so it'll be a 2-2 count here. Brandon Crone putting some good plastic on the ball here.
Mike Whitty showing some good feeling there. Kicking the ball foul, make sure it doesn't roll back in.
Yeah, Mike Whitty definitely has been a part of some big tournaments. He's a 3-time national champion for wiffle ball. Normally known as a pitcher, he will be in the hitting lineup for the Naturals in the bottom half of it. Oh, unbelievable drop ball from Dallas Allen. He's hyping up the crowd. After that leadoff walk, 1, 2, 3, go the Atlanta Ballers as Dallas Allen finds the zone. Take a look at this ball. I mean, it hits the top. Again, one of those pitches you can't do anything about. You know, Crone just shakes his head and walks off.
Yeah, we know these pitchers are so good. They're going to settle in.
Yeah, Los Angeles Naturals will now come out to the plate. They want to ride this momentum, but stopping them in their tracks is the #1 overall pick of this year's BLW draft, and that is Cale Foreman. Cale Foreman, the starting pitcher for the Ballers. He is going to be the biggest difference maker, in my opinion, for this Ballers franchise this season. Cale Foreman, as you said, the #1 pick in the draft has to step up instantly. There's no time for him to feel any pressure. Last season, he went 2-1. His wiffle ball player ranking He's 42nd in the entire country from his wiffle ball, and he only played in a couple different tournaments for BLW. He had 15 innings pitched and had only a .20 ERA. This kid is the real deal, Jonathan. I'm so excited to see this lefty matchup against this Naturals team.
Yeah, known flamethrower. Let's see if he can slow it down, have the same success that he had last season.
That's going to be the key. We got Tarps Off going across from us. The Tarps Off are here. The Tarps Off vibes have made it to Atlanta, Georgia, folks. Maybe they saw Nelly, and obviously Tarps Off started with the St. Louis Cardinals and Nelly in attendance, so wonder if he sees that going on right next to him. We thank all the fans for joining us here in Assembly Studios in LA. I mean, the atmosphere is electric. Everybody's dancing. You see them on the dance cam up here, the Tarps Off kids, as Cale Foreman continues to warm up. In our fielding with the Atlanta Ballers in the shortstop position in left field, you see Brett Kalady. He has a lot of experience. And then you have Trevor Bowers going to hold it down on the right field side, take over on first base. This Atlanta Ballers team needs to set the tone early. They did not, they just had one left on base, but they did not want to leave that guy on base. They wanted to get a score. The natural starting lineup hopes to do the same. They want to make sure they score early. Vin Lee is up. First pitch from Cale Foreman. Strike one, 69 miles an hour. That one looked like it was 89 to me. Cale Foreman finding it early, 66. Screwball up in the zone. Vin Lee, a very experienced wiffle ball player. All-star last year for BLW. Vin Lee swings through that one. Tough read on the gun. Wasn't sure if that was on the swing or not. Our umpire, Noah Katz, is from the umpire channel. So big name umpire here for this first week on opening day. If you don't follow him, Vin Lee hits it. That's going to hit the wall. Vin Lee looking to go to, but holds up smartly and gets pumped for his squad. Lead it off. Vin Lee yelling at everybody else, telling them we are here. What a swing from the Naturals veteran. Speaking of veterans, Jordan Robles. John.
And the first single of Big League Wiffle Ball.
First hit of Big League Wiffle Ball in 2026, indeed. Talk about Jordan Robles. I mean, one of the most decorated, one of the most storied, one of the most well-known and popular wiffle ball players in the world as he swings through two strikes there. Talk about him a little bit.
He's deadly as a hitter, even more so as a pitcher. Hoping when we get some a little bit of revenge when we play them later. For the viewers who don't know, the Naturals eliminated the Harbor Hawks in the semifinals of last year's tournament series on a Jordan Robles walk-off home run.
We have a dispute right now, trying to figure out with the umpire what's it going to be. He swung through that one, but we weren't sure if it was a... and it looks like it's going to be called an out. Nobody was watching the gun. Nobody's watching. It's almost like the teams have to watch the gun as well, because the umpire can only watch so much. Strikeout from Jordan Robles is the call. Preston Colm now up. Nice pitch from Cale Foreman there. 75 exactly on the riser. That's a submarine riser from Cale Foreman. Preston Colm swings through this one. Very accomplished hitter at just 18 years old. 2 U17 national champions. The reigning MVP of the Under-17 National Championship Tournament. And the big news, he was a huge trade piece coming over from the Las Vegas Scorpions and making his Los Angeles Naturals debut. Hits the corner pipe from Cale Foreman, bottom corner. Nothing Preston could do about it. Preston's family in attendance today as well here in Atlanta. Preston from Bay City, Michigan. Just graduated high school, Mr. Preston Coleman. Look, now he's here playing professional wiffle ball. Big swing there, fouls it off. No, hit the board, excuse me. 2 strikeouts in a row from Cale Foreman. That'll bring up Dallas Allen. Pitcher against pitcher here. Will they strand a runner at first just like the Ballers did as we head 2 outs into the bottom of the first inning? That riser is working.
And 76 mile an hour,
Ooh,
so that is going to be a ball.
Ground ball.
There we go.
Almost made a play from McClady. Vin Lee's going to test it. He's going to test it. There's no play. He's going to slide. Barely gets there. They're going to argue what's going on. Vin Lee just makes an aggressive move and slides, and the turf caught him, and he had to gallop his way through. Let's check out the replay. Dallas Allen looks for the ball, tries to go 2 after the throw from Trevor Bauer, and here's the slide, everybody. He goes and up reaches there and finally gets there. Vin Lee. Oh, man. What a time to be alive. Vin Lee. A couple turf burns, didn't hurt anybody, but to score the first run of Big League Wiffle Ball. Strike there from Cale Foreman to Mike Whitty. Mike Whitty from Indiana.
Quickly down 0-2, we missed a pitch, a 74-mile-an-hour screw ball.
Dallas Allen made his way to third base in all of the hullabaloo of that last play. Mike Whitty patiently waiting. Mike Whitty hasn't got a lot of playing time with a bat in the fast pitch one, as strike 3 swings over that one. And that'll do it here, folks, for inning number 1 in the books. When we come back, inning number 2 will be upon us. The Atlanta Ballers will try and get back the run that they gave up for the Los Angeles Naturals, as Vin Lee scores the first run on the first hit of BLW. We'll see you soon.
The championship word is yacht more chicken?
How many syllables?
Yacht more chicken. Yacht more chicken. 4.
Sound it out.
EATMORCHIKIN. Eat more chicken.
Correct?
Yes! That's why we practice.
As baseball CEO of H2O, I'm here to make sure this game runs on the best hydration. This is baseball's water.
Show me Ice Mountain.
Arrowhead.
I see you, Deer Park. Poland Spring. Ozarka. Show me Zephyr Hills. From the springs to the field, because in baseball, there's hydration, and then there's our spring water.
To the FIFA World Cup.
And we are back here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. 1-0 is your score as we head to the top of the second inning. Vin Lee got it kicked off, John, with a single off the wall, and then the crazy play, Dallas Allen up the middle. It almost looked like Brett Clady was going to actually get it, touch second and get the out, but it goes past him, and Vin Lee just hustled around and with a funky slide makes it there for the first run of the game. But exciting start already.
Yep, new turf, new sliding possibilities. Gonna have to be a learning curve there as well.
Yeah, this venue is one of the more electric venues that we've ever seen, and it's not just used for wiffle ball. It was actually used for a new tennis style, a team tennis style that they rolled out the turf, and the transition is amazing. Go out and look at it on social media. And as they get through the interactive fan experience, we're going to be heading to the top of the second inning, where the Atlanta Ballers hopefully will get that run back. Dallas Allen will be back on the mound. And I tell you what, they're going to have to find a difference maker. And the first person up for the Atlanta Ballers is Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer, ladies and gentlemen, was a Los Angeles Naturals teammate last season. So the fact that Trevor Bauer he wasn't traded, it was a free agent acquisition for the Atlanta Ballers. So exciting to see him get to make, hopefully, a quick impact on his new team against his old one.
I'm sure he would love nothing more.
I don't think that there's any bad blood, but maybe underneath he's just fuming. He wants to make sure that, hey, I want to make a statement right now that you didn't want to sign me back. Well, I signed with this franchise that wanted me, and I'm going to make this impact. Here comes Trevor Bauer on the plate to the newly acquired Dallas Allen. First pitch
So we've seen our first walk, we've seen our first hit, we've seen our first run. Now who's going to hit the first home run today?
Yeah, maybe we go for extra bases first. Let's crawl before we run here, Jonathan. Okay, but you know, we might see a double, but wouldn't it be electric if we saw a triple somehow? Just Finley running out of the box as quickly as possible, swings through that one. You see he's swinging because he wants to make that impact, right? It's 1-0. There's only 3 innings. You kind of have to press when you're behind in these games because not just every game matters, every inning matters. And the Naturals won the first one. Talking it out again here. This is the first ever game. There's going to be some conversations on the rules, especially in the venue for the first time. Nice pitch from Dallas Allen there. Dallas Allen. Beautiful screwball. The screwball is working for both of these players. Talking about the count to each other. Dallas Allen back to the mound here. Dallas Allen has so many pitches to work with. They continue to work on the radar gun. It is an important piece of this game because anything over 75 miles an hour is an automatic ball. As we get those pieces set to go, here comes Dallas Allen. Trevor Bauer back up to the plate. We thank you for joining us here on wherever you're watching, Fubo, YouTube, any of our Gray Sports Media networks as Trevor Bauer swings through that one 71 miles an hour from Dallas Allen. Dallas Allen looks to be locked in after that leadoff walk from Connor Smith. Ooh. Looked a little low. My angle looked low, and there's a walk for Trevor Bauer.
Another leadoff walk for Atlanta.
Leadoff walk. That was close. Dallas Allen just hits the leg of it. If it hits the leg, has to hit that front fascia. So any of that plastic or the metal in that front rectangle, it hits the leg, it's a ball. First pitch, Dallas Allen to Connor Smith. That was a strike. That was a strike. Oh man, this is going to be interesting here. They're going to call it was a strike. It was a strike call, yes. They appealed to the booth and we gave them the strike. We could see it here on the replay again. That'll be strike 2 swinging. Wouldn't that be something else to add to our plate, having to do that? I don't think we should be the ones in charge of that, but ball 1 there from Dallas Allen. Connor Smith up to the plate in college right now. As he looks at another one there. Connor Smith is a elementary education major and has he told us the other day he has an unhealthy knowledge of presidents. I really kind of want to know what that means. Like, do you know them in order? I actually can name every president in order in under about 20 seconds. I'm not going to do it for you now, John, but you know, maybe off air I'll prove that I can. But I wonder if that's what he's talking about, or does he actually know certain facts about it as he swings through that one like George Washington in a cherry tree. But he's calling it's too hot, and that's another walk. Wow. That has happened more often right now. And you know what? It's going to happen until Dallas Allen can figure it out himself. Every pitcher in this league is on notice. You cannot pitch over the speed limit. It's going to come back to bite you like it is now. Oh! As Brett Kalady fouls it off the net. So there's netting all across here, and any of the first 2 front fascia of this front netting before the foul pole hits that, it's a foul ball. Anything after, you play it. Brett Kalady smokes one right to him and gets him. Double play for Mike Whitty. What a play in the field. That's what he's there for, Jonathan.
That's exactly what he's there for.
The soft hands of Mike Whitty and the nice dart to get Trevor Bauer out of second. Here's the replay, the catch off the base and gets him in the back. 2 down quickly for Dallas Allen and the Los Angeles Naturals. What a play by Mike Whitty. Man. Now it's starting to come alive. The bats are starting to feel it. The Atlanta Ballers are really starting to get used to Dallas Allen's pitches. That's what's going to happen in these 2nd and 3rd innings. There's nowhere else to hide. He tries to throw a knuckleball in there, but too low. These pitchers have to get crafty. They have to get creative. There has to be changeups and off-speed pitches that get these hitters' eyes off of what they're normally used to for their strike throwing. Dallas Allen loves the slider. He loves the screwball. What does he go back to? It is the screwball indeed, but it was out of the zone. Swings through that one.
And I believe that pitch was hot at 77 mile an hour.
Another hot pitch, and that's the good sportsmanship too. So, Preston Colm being the one that calls that one. It's a lot for Noah Katz, the umpire, to call. He's looking at a lot going on, being the only umpire. Connor Smith on first base as Dallas Allen steps off. Gets the count again from his teammate Mike Whitty. And the pitch from Dallas Allen, number 13 for the Naturals. Ball high.
We have another full count.
These Atlanta Ballers teams seem to have, something has clicked in their brains with Dallas Allen. They're starting to kind of feel it, and you got to believe over there, Jordan Robles and Vin Lee. Oh, a nice drop ball pitch there. Gets Dallas Allen out of the inning, but it wasn't before the huge double play from Mike Whitty. I mean, this is one of the more electric things that you will see. The fielding is what's going to excite the fans. It's what's going to get people going. The strikeout from Dallas Allen that you see there, and now the double play here from Mike Whitty, just right to him. Couldn't have been in more of a perfect spot, and gets out Trevor Bauer at second. This has been everything you could have hoped right now. Great pitching in the first inning, but still getting a run to scratch across. You're seeing hits. You're seeing balls in play. You're seeing foul balls. You're seeing some arguments here and there as well. It gets competitive. All of these players are friends, yes, but it's going to be competitive in nature because every team wants to win every single game because every game matters here in Atlanta, Georgia. Assembly Studios is rocking here, folks. Tarps are back off. The dance cam is out as Cale Foreman warms up for the Atlanta Ballers in a very pivotal bottom of the second inning, Jonathan. Cale's got to hold them or they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be really tough to come back from a 2-run deficit if they can't get another 0 here.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be Cale Foreman against the world right now. He's going to have to lock in as the #1 overall pick. He's going to have to make some waves from Mount Vernon, Iowa. He actually won with his teammate Connor Smith. He won the only BLW tournament event that the Naturals did not win. So this is a battle of the champions, basically. Vin Lee is up first for the Naturals. He led off last inning. He leads off again, swings through a drop ball right down the middle at 70 miles an hour from Cale Foreman. Vin Lee has one of the most interesting setups to his swing, but so violent.
So violent, and it scares you as a pitcher every single time.
The way that he rocks back and forth right until the pitch is about to cross the plane and then just decides like that. He decided to swing. He knew it was a strike. He has elite plate discipline.
That pitch was hot at 78 mile an hour, so we got a ball.
Okay, 2-1 count. Oh, but there's that 2-2. I don't know if they called it hot, though. Oh. Nope, they did. He's coming back. 2-2 count here. 2-2 count on the hot pitch from Cale Foreman. Adrenaline juicing as the strikeout comes from Cale Foreman. 72 mile an hour drop ball. He has the drop ball working, but again, these Naturals hitters are very experienced. They could get a hold of that drop ball at any moment. Jordan Robles now up. Speaking of experience, one of the more experienced competitive players in wiffle ball history. Jordan Robles pitch from Cale Foreman. You know Jordan would like to light the fireworks off of this place right now.
Team captain, he wants to lead by example. He wants to get on base.
Ground ball to Cale Foreman. We'll make a play. He's going right to the batter. Not even worried about a throw to Trevor Bauer. Gets the put out himself as Jordan Robles going to be on a mic'd up session hopefully later as the mic goes flying. But Jordan Robles can't beat it out. Tries to avoid Cale Foreman, but a nice play from Cale Foreman, playing his position well. Next up, Preston P.K. Colm. Preston Colm, the newly acquired hitter for the Naturals. Won't be doing a lot of pitching in this medium style for them, but Preston Colm, as we said, just graduated high school, so he is a young, fresh arm that they will utilize throughout the year. Pitch from Cale Foreman to Preston, strike, swings over that one. Preston knows he missed it. That was the one you want. That was the drop ball. That's Cale's bread and butter. You want to go after that pitch. Preston was just over it, though. Payoff pitch here for Cale Foreman. Skies it high. That's in play still, but foul ball. Rolls back. 2 strikes on Preston Colm. Wants to protect this one here. Preston Colm in that trade with the Scorpions. The Naturals traded away MVP Connor Jaso to the Scorpions. Going to be a very interesting game if we ever get the Natural Scorpions going at it here in the future. Nice hold from Preston Colm as that one goes high. Next pitch from Kale. Ooh, and a nice riser. Hits it 76 miles an hour. Jonathan just misses. If you have any experience with a pocket radar, everybody knows that risers get picked up a lot faster than some of the drop balls. So if you have that riser, you got to be careful. Got to throw a little bit softer.
Yeah, but on a full count, you want to put the guy away. So pitchers, they might up it up a little bit more and just kind of reach hot sometimes.
And the competitive juices are flowing. The adrenaline is going. The fans are out. They want to see the fireworks, but tries to go screwball there. Misses low. 1-1 count here to Dallas Allen. Preston Colm on first base for the first time in his season. Oh, man, that had to hurt. Right in the leg for Dallas Allen. He seems fine, though, Jonathan. He seems fine.
Taking it like a champ.
Here it is, another in play. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Trevor Bauer with a mental mistake. Nice play, though, from Brett Kalady to clean it up. That was a tough decision from Trevor Bauer. It was right in the Bermuda Triangle. Do you go to second base? But Brett wasn't there, so then switched over to first where Kale was trying to cover. Nobody was there for him. As you see the replay here, the hit again from Dallas Allen, putting the ball in play. This is the part you got to get used to. It's Kale Foreman strike to Mike Whitty. You got to get used to the fielding, Jonathan. It's so important.
Yeah, communication is going to be key out here in the field. None of us have played this format together, so none of us had a chance to practice it, so we got to really be talking out there.
Yeah, this is the first time that any of these players have played on this field. It's almost like these fielders have to be talking every single pitch as Mike Whitty swings through that drop ball. They got to talk about every pitch, every scenario. They got to know who's covering what base. This is where you're going to see teams show off their chemistry and their teamwork as a group. As Kale Foreman, huge strikeout that is needed for them to keep it at 1-0. 2 runners left on base for the Naturals. We'll take a break here for Jonathan Dalby. I'm Sam Skibby. We'll be back for the 3rd inning here with BLW.
Talk the rules of wiffle ball. 3 innings, 2 fielders, and 1 pitcher. Batters use the official yellow bat, and pitchers throw the original wiffle ball clean, scuffed, or cut, as long as it's under 75 miles an hour. No plate umpire, pitchers throw to a physical strike zone 17 inches off the ground, measuring 23 by 28 inches. Any ball hit in play requires base running, and most standard baseball rules apply for recording outs. 6 runs max per inning, 7 players per roster, and 1 World Series all 10 teams are fighting for at the end of the summer. This is Big League Wiffle Ball.
Where would I be without ICF?
I don't know who I would have talked to.
Without the foundation, I wouldn't be playing tennis, I wouldn't be at Dartmouth, and I wouldn't have reconnected with my mom.
I can be whoever I want to be. Being sensitive is like my superpower.
I know I'm headed in the right direction.
And we welcome you back to Big League Wiffle Ball action here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. This is opening day, and it's a big one here. The Ballers and Naturals, the #1 team versus the #10 team in the preseason power rankings. These are the only 2 teams that have won an event in Big League Wiffle Ball last year in the fast pitch circuit. And this is a 1-0 game. Let's take a look at those preseason power rankings one more time so you can see both of these teams and how they stack up. Los Angeles Naturals, obviously with 3 huge tournament wins, going to be at the #1. Atlanta, they were the San Diego Orcas last year. 2-10-1 was their record, but the 2 rookies for the Atlanta Ballers are the reason why they won that tournament in Dallas. So it's going to be exciting to see the impact that they can make. Jonathan, it is a 1-0 game where we thought easily the Naturals could have made that explode in that inning, but Kale Foreman did a nice job settling in.
Absolutely. This just goes to show you that power rankings are or preseason rankings, rather. So, you know, number 10 and number 1, maybe there's not as big a gap as we thought.
Yeah, this is going to be such an exciting finish to this game as we head to the top of the third. Anything can happen in a 1-0 game. One swing of the bat is all it takes as Brandon Crone just missed it, and he knows it too. Got the pitch he wanted from Dallas Allen. Dallas has got to be careful to Brandon Crone here. Crone trying to earn that spot as he knuckles the ball right to his shoulder as we have a boomstick fall on the field in front of us. Dallas Allen pitch up and away. This is where the pressure mounts. This is the last inning. Your team's only up by 1 run. All of a sudden, oh, a nice pitch there from Dallas Allen. He says, pressure? What pressure? Bring it to me. Dallas Allen would love this first out here. Brandon Crone got to protect now. Pitch from Dallas Allen, swing, hits the top corner, strikeout, 1 out for Dallas Allen. He is 2 away from this game being completed. If the Atlanta Ballers do not score, as you see the replay here from Dallas Allen hitting the top corner of the pipe again. They are really piping it up here.
What a pitch. That was in the zone the entire time and then just darted out right at the last second.
Slider misses against Trevor Bauer, and if anybody wants to tie this game up right now, it is the former Los Angeles natural Trevor Bauer. That was hard hit off the bat, just a little late, and kind of locked him up a little bit inside pitch. Dallas Allen, a lot to work with here. 1-1 count, pitch, drop ball, 74 miles an hour. We got a 1-2 count. Dallas Allen would love to get the first 2 outs here. Oh, takes a little breather. Pressure's mounting. The lights are brighter here in Atlanta. Pitch from Dallas Allen. Throws the banana ball. Unbelievable pitch. That is what we came to see from Dallas Allen. 67 miles an hour. Unbelievable pitch to get the strikeout, John. Look at this thing. Wow. Oh, just no chance.
No chance.
No chance. Trevor Bauer, it looks like it's going to hit him the whole way, and now it is the last hope for the Atlanta Ballers. And who would you want more than the person that you drafted for these moments? This is the moment you want Connor Smith for. You want this 18-year-old to step up for you and make the big hit, and he's going to have to do it right now. Pitch from Dallas Allen misses high. 1-1 count here to Connor Smith. Connor Smith from Indiana. Oh, and does it again. An amazing 65-mile-an-hour drop ball. Hits the top corner. All Connor can do is just look. Dallas getting the crowd hyped. Here we go. Could this be the final pitch of Game 1 of Big League Wiffle Ball season 2026? Here's the pitch. Just high. Knuckleball. That was a nice knuckleball that time. Finally got the knuckling movement that he wanted. Dallas Allen steps back into a 2 count to Connor Smith. Here's your pitch. Misses high. Connor Smith, not the tallest of specimens from a team perspective, so really got to protect that high part of the strike zone. So Connor Smith in the box. Pitch from Dallas Allen. There it is. Dallas Allen completes the complete game. Win 1-0 for the Los Angeles Naturals. Dallas Allen goes the distance. John, player of the game, what are you thinking? It's got to be Vin Lee.
I think you got to go with Vin Lee. He's the one that scored the run on a really good base running.
I think Vin Lee's got to be, just because not only is this an electric atmosphere, but you want the player that was the most electric for this team. He got the first hit of BLW, and he ran those bases like a banshee, just all around, and he slid in. We would love for a quick break here, folks, before we come back, before we get to our second game here at Atlanta, Georgia in Assembly Studios. We thank you for joining us. We'll be back for wrap up this game and be up for game number 2.
Let's talk the rules of wiffle ball. 3 innings, 2 fielders, and 1 pitcher. Batters use the official yellow bat, and pitchers throw the original wiffle ball clean, scuffed, or cut as long as it's under 75 miles an hour. No plate umpire, pitchers throw to a physical strike zone 17 inches off the ground, measuring 23 by 28 inches. Any ball hit in play requires base running, and most standard baseball rules apply for recording outs. 6 runs max per inning, 7 players per roster, and 1 World Series all 10 teams are fighting for at the end of the summer. This is Big League Wiffle Ball.
The championship word is Eat more chicken?
How many syllables?
Eat more chicken. Eat more chicken. 4. Sound it out.
EATMORCHIKIN. Eat more chicken.
Correct?
Yes! That's why we practice.
As baseball CEO of H2O, I'm here to make sure this game runs on the best hydration. This is baseball's water.
Show me Ice Mountain.
Arrowhead.
I see you, Deer Park. Poland Spring. Ozarka. Show me Zephyr Hills. From the springs to the field, because in baseball, there's hydration, and then there's our spring water.
Where would I be without ICF?
I don't know who I would have talked to.
Without the foundation, I wouldn't be playing tennis, I wouldn't be at Dartmouth, and I wouldn't have reconnected with my mom.
I can be whoever I want to be. Being sensitive is like my superpower.
I know I'm headed in the right direction.
This is the Pocket Radar Smart Coach, an essential training tool for any athlete who is looking to get better and play college baseball. This technology allows players to track velocities and build training routines around the metrics that the Smart Coach device delivers. The Pocket Radar Smart Coach is used at every level of the game, from younger players trying to earn a college scholarship to professionals. What this technology does is incredible. Whether you're a pitcher or a hitter, this device helps ball players train harder, train smarter, and compete more effectively. If you're looking to help your ball player get better, Pocket Radar is a product you need to incorporate into your training.
And that's a wrap on the first game in Big League Wiffle Ball history. The Atlanta Ballers and Los Angeles Naturals have officially opened a new era of professional wiffle ball here in Atlanta, but we are just getting started. Coming up next, the Boston Harbor Hawks and Philadelphia Wiffle Club will take center stage as opening day rolls on at Assembly Studios. Well, let's take a look at this Naturals game. Dallas Allen pitched an absolute gem for the Los Angeles Naturals. It was an incredible pitching performance that was highlighted by his banana ball strike zone, some great defensive plays, and also the Naturals were a fantastic hitting crew. Finn Lee getting the slide into home for the only run of the game. That was the biggest play, in my opinion, the double play from Mike Whitty. They had 2 guys on at that point. I mean, it was threatening, but the Los Angeles Naturals come away with the victory over the Atlanta Ballers. It's going to be an exciting atmosphere here for the rest of the day for the slate of games that we have here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. What a first game to start with. We saw all the action we could have hoped for. In the booth, look at this. Hello. He's from the Lou and he's proud. Nelly is here. Nelly, first I want to tell you, I'm St. Louis born and raised.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, so St. Louis born and raised. Nelly's here in the booth with us. Yeah. And Nelly, your Atlanta Ballers just played 1-0, hard fought. Talk to the people about, getting to know your team a little bit, walking out of the tunnel, and just the hype of the atmosphere.
The hype of the atmosphere is led by our future Hall of Famer here, Julio Jones. Like he's the energy of it. Even though
we need to get him in. Can we get him in?
Yeah.
Bring in Julio Jones.
Yeah, of course, man. See, he comes from
Julio.
What's going on?
He comes from that sports, so he was the one getting us all hyped back there. I just was back there singing and rapping. I don't know if it did anything.
I was actually, your Air Force One song came on, and I was rapping it to a couple 18-year-olds, and I don't think they knew what I was talking about. So man. We got to get them educated. Is
18?
What we need.
No, they know what happened.
Yeah, they know what's going on.
So, good Lord.
So the atmosphere of this you know, you have seen high energy sports arenas. You've seen high energy music arenas.
Yeah.
You know, talk about, this is a much smaller scale, but the energy's still there, right?
No, absolutely. I think the competitiveness is there. The want to, the will is there. Guys are being hard on themselves. You love to see that. You know, but the team effort, man, like you're saying, the energy in here has been amazing. From the kids coming up, even during like their little breaks to come up to hit. I mean, brothers and things like that coming up and playing. I think, you know, from the mature to even to the little kids to be able to play the game, it's not harsh on the body. It's a great atmosphere. Let me scoot over a little more. Right here?
Yeah, get you in there.
All right, my bad. I'm in here now. But yeah, man, overall, I've seen a wiffle ball game before in Vegas with a good friend of mine named Spence, probably like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
So now just coming out here, man, it's the real deal.
It's a game that transcends any age group, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, this is something that was created in the 1950s that anybody from the age of 3 all the way up to 83 can play this game and have fun with it because it's with family and friends, and now it's obviously been taken way too far.
That's what that is. Yeah, you know, as competitive as I think all of us are, it is competitive, and you definitely want to win, but to have the family atmosphere to show that, like what you just said and what Julio just said, that all ages is doing something that I don't know about the 83-year-old. He might have a little bit of a rough go.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's great. They built a great stadium here, and the field looks awesome. And the players are excited, so.
Yeah, the best part about it is having the fans so close to the action, right? Like you don't get this when you're at an NFL stadium, right? You don't get, you have to be on the field for these kind of, but this feels like you are literally on the field with these players. Speaking of on the field, Julio, tell us, former Falcons teammate, who would dominate Big League Wiffle Ball? Who do you think?
Wiffle ball?
Yeah, former Falcon teammate, who do you got?
Probably, I think Matt Ryan would be really good at it.
Matt Ryan, okay.
I think Matt Ryan would be really, really good at something like this. He's a table tennis, you know what I'm saying? He plays table tennis very, very well.
The obscure sports.
Yes.
Continues with the obscure sports, absolutely. Yeah. So, you know, one thing I will ask you, Nelly, is if the Ballers hit their first home run today, you know, they got more games today, more games to go. If they hit home runs today, which of your hits should be what we play in the arena as they're going around?
Anyone that's going to make them hit the next one.
Yeah, that's right. To keep it going, going.
Whatever keeps the energy going.
Yeah. Right.
I wouldn't care what they play. You know what I'm saying? You're just pulling for the win, bro.
I don't think the energy could be any higher, honestly. I will tell you, you all might know this, your team, the Atlanta Ballers, was at the bottom of the power rankings for the preseason power rankings.
Yeah.
So talk about heading into this season. What do you hope in 3 years from now they're saying about the Atlanta Ballers here in the city of Atlanta or just across the country? What do you hope they're saying about the Ballers?
I'm hope they saying in 3 hours from now that we got to win.
That's right. You're right. 2:30, we got to win.
Yeah.
Well, at 2:30, the Atlanta Ballers will be back. They have plenty of time to get their first win of their new franchise history, Had some wins last year, and I'll tell you what, your 2 new rookies, Cale Foreman, he can throw.
Oh, yeah, man. He pitched a great game, man. I mean, I think we had a couple missed opportunities, but that's baseball. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to come together. And, well,
I think we got a little jitters out there.
Yeah, it had to be nervous. First game,
absolutely. Some little nerves. So it's just one of those things where we can talk guys through it. You know what I mean? So put it behind them. So don't let that carry over to the 2:30 game.
Now, Nelly, I know I've watched you in celebrity softball games before.
Yo.
And you were incredible in all those games. Electric. But if you got out there on the field, what do you think? Skills will translate? You think you got it in you?
I mean, listen, I'm always believing myself. Whether it works or not, it's going to be something different. But, I mean, you know, I probably got a little.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
But I'm glad they keep the speed limit down.
Yeah.
You know, I saw this guy throw at 100. I was like, what the? No way, bro.
Yeah. There are some of these pitchers we've seen. Mike Whitty, the guy who made the double play out there in left field, seen him throw 106 miles an hour with a wiffle ball. 106.
Yeah.
And that's got to equate equate to like 120 Major League Baseball.
There's no reason to be able to throw it.
And you just kind of have to throw your hands up as the pitcher and just hope he walks you, honestly. So, well, I can't thank you all enough for being a part of this. You know what? Last thing we can talk about too is what is something that excited you about wanting to be a part of Big League Wiffle Ball? What's something that you all can say that really drew you in to want to invest in this type of atmosphere?
Well, like for me, again, it's, you know, keeping people out of trouble and also having passion to do something. Like you're saying, you can start this at the age of 3 years old, right?
Yeah.
So giving someone their dreams, I think that's the most important thing within life, too, just to enjoy it. Enjoy what you do. Like, now we have a professional wiffle ball league. That's amazing to be able to do. And just, again, these opportunities. This world is about opportunities, and then just having something like that. So for me, I was driven to, like, I was like, wiffle ball, professional, let's do it, like 1,000%. And
I love that.
So, I mean.
The competitiveness.
Sure.
Man. You want to win. It's great. It's a great situation to be in. And like I said, again, like for me, like, see, Julio played for real.
Yeah.
Like he stepped on some.
Top of the game. Top of the game for so long.
This right here, I feel like I could turn back a clock or something.
Nah, for real.
Give it a run.
Yeah, give it a run.
At least for one game.
Well, Nelly, great to meet you. Julio, thank you so much for coming in the booth with us. Nelly, Julio Jones, ownership group for the Atlanta Ballers. Super excited to have them in venue here on opening day. Coming up next, we got the Philadelphia Wiffle Club versus the Boston Harbor Hawks here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Starting pitcher for Philadelphia Wiffle Club. As Nelly and Julio Jones get out of here in the booth. Appreciate your time, everyone. Jimmy Cole on the mound for the Philadelphia Wiffle Club. 5'10", 160 pounds, 34 years old. Jimmy Cole is your rookie for the Philadelphia Wiffle Club and the one that they wanted. This is the guy, and matchup of two buddies right here. These two are teammates in so many other wiffle ball tournaments around the country. Jimmy Cole versus Kyle von Slosagen, the longest name in wiffle ball. Here we go. We should call him Scrabble. First pitch from Jimmy Cole in his rookie season is a strike, 69 miles an hour drop ball. Joining me in the booth, ladies and gentlemen, he just played a game himself. The captain of the Los Angeles Naturals, joining me in the booth, Mr. Jordan Robles. Jordan, thanks for joining me in the booth.
Thank you for having me. I am very happy to be here. I'm glad that we started the year off on a good foot, starting the season 1-0. 5 games left to go, but what a venue here.
Yeah, congratulations on the win. It was a tough-fought win, 1-0. It came with some a little pressure on Dallas at the end, but he handled it well, and pressure makes diamonds, and that's what he did right there. Jimmy Cole on the mound here against Kyle von Slosagen. They call him Kayvon for short, and there it is, a nice pitch from Jimmy Cole. And that is exactly what you wanted to do, rookie against rookie crime.
Two familiar players, though. They've spent a lot of years on the same side, so it's interesting to see them facing off against each other today.
Yeah, that was the first thing we talked about at the top of the game, indeed, about former teammates facing off again. And now we have another player that I know they're familiar with, Randy Dalby. Jimmy Cole is dialed early for this squad. Let's talk about the rest of the fielders for Philadelphia. We have Caden Rice over there in the left field shortstop position, and Chandler Melton. They're both from Illinois, and they are here on the Philadelphia Wiffle Club. Ooh, and a nice changeup there from Jimmy Cole. Jordan, talk about your boy Dallas Allen. Great on the mound, and what an electric game from Vin Lee as well.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas is a guy, he's very experienced in the big moments, so this is the perfect opportunity to have him kick off the season for us. Jimmy Cole looks great right now.
Yeah, another strike.
This is beautiful. He's changing speeds. He's banging the strike zone a lot, so he looks very confident on the mound today.
Yeah, and Philadelphia is one of those teams that is stacked on the pitching side of things, so the fact that they can now add Jimmy Cole into the mix, and this is Jimmy's style.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is what Jimmy wants to pitch on. That's why he's starting opening day for Philadelphia. They knew they got their guy. They knew they got a bat. But what they also realized is we got one of the better medium pitchers in the country.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of steals of this draft looking back now that the game's being played in.
Strikeout again. 2 strikeouts for Jimmy Cole here. Back-to-back strikeouts against 2 of the more formidable yellow bat hitters in the country with Kyle von Slosagen and Randy Dalby. here's the replay for you here just on this pitch from Jimmy Cole, way out there for that rising screw. Nice job from Jimmy Cole, and here's up Tom Gannon, the lefty. Kyle von Sausagen, actually a switch hitter for the Boston Harbor Hawks. We saw him from the right side at the beginning, obviously. Wanted to get started for himself. Noah Katz, the umpire. Great for the umpire channel to have him here.
Love his content. Guy's awesome what he does.
Oh my gosh, love the content. Different side of sports that many people don't see. Jimmy Cole is off of the mound when he releases by a good 15 feet. Like, he is just flying his body out there.
He is so great at this style. It's awesome to see him in his element right now.
Yeah.
He looks very confident.
34 years old, Jimmy Cole from New York, has built a wiffle ball field in his backyard and will continue to make that as he almost hits Tom Gannon in the head there. Riser goes a little too far on the rise. We saw some great rise pitches from Dallas Allen and Cale Foreman in that last matchup. As games continue to roll on here at Assembly Studios.
It's going to be another good matchup that we have. Two very evenly matched teams that are very familiar with each other as well. So,
these are two teams fighting for the playoff spot in the preseason power rankings 4 and 5. So these are both these teams are trying to work their way up the power rankings after where it's just preseason, you know. But hey, the number 1 team just took out number 10, 1-0.
1-0. Yeah, man, anything could happen there. So all 10 teams very evenly matched.
Yes, and it could be anybody's game, anybody's day at any time. And with some of these teams, swings through that one.
What a great at-bat. Gannon, great sequence from Jimmy Cole there. That's just high-level wiffle ball.
But when Jimmy Cole goes 1-2-3 with 3 strikeouts, you know Philadelphia is working. This Philadelphia team is a tight-knit group. A lot of them from that Missouri-Illinois side of things, and they add in one outsider from the East Coast in Jimmy Cole, who can get along with anybody, Jordan.
Oh, yeah. He's a guy that you want to build any team around, you know, honestly. But this pitching move here is very interesting to me. This is Jim Ballion, wiffle ball legend. I have not seen him throw a medium pitch, but we're about to find out what he's got.
Yeah, Jim Ballion, a late addition for this Boston Harbor Hawks, changing it up here to make sure that he gets some innings on the mound. It's going to be an interesting game from Jim Ballion, 50 years old, the oldest player in the league, Jordan. So talk about, does age matter?
Not in this game. He's a legend. There's no pitch he has not seen, nowhere that he has not been. So I think this is the culmination to a legendary career for Jim Ballion. It's awesome to see him here competing in Assembly Studios in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia.
We just got done talking to Nelly and Julio Jones in the booth, and they talked about the same thing. Anybody from 3 to 83 can play this game, and they were joking, I don't know about 83, but you know what? There might be.
You never know, man. I hope when I'm 88, I'm still putting bat on bull, so we'll see what happens, though. Hopefully I'm still kicking around them.
Jim Ballion will be your starting pitcher, a software developer from Arizona. He also worked at a sports card shop, and I know there's been the cards that all the fans received on there.
They're awesome, by the way.
They're awesome.
Beautiful.
Baseball trading cards, but they're wiffle ball players, and they look as legit as can come. So, you know, Jim Ballion having some experience working for a trading card collectible store, and now we're passing out his own as Brody Livingston first play.
Oh, boy.
Right through the hands
that's
of
the difference
Randy
of his
Dalby.
style.
Randy Dalby had to be ready to go. It hit him off the finger. It looks at it, but Brody Livingston, first pitch swinging, you got to put pressure on him.
Yes, ball in play is paramount in this style. You have to put it in play.
Jimmy Cole is my early pick for the first home run of the year as he smokes second ball in play. Nice play there.
Good play throwing it to second.
Throwing it away. Jimmy Cole
yes,
will get second.
Cole can go
Jimmy Cole
three.
go.
He should have went 3 there. Maybe.
Oh, but a nice throw over there from Ballion. That was a good defensive play. Randy Dalby gets the lead runner, but an overthrow heading. Kayvon probably should have held the ball.
Absolutely right.
He holds the ball, keeps him at first. Let's get the out at second next time.
Plays like that are going to be the difference maker today in bowl games.
And it's a learning curve for this one.
Nobody, for a lot of people, yes.
Nobody was at this venue. This is the first time you're here on turf, small field, squished field.
Yes.
In the right and left field sides. Chandler Melton up, ball one from Jim Ballion. Nice pitch from Ballion, 72 miles an hour. Chandler Melton, first at bat in the 3-hole for the Philadelphia Wiffle Club. Kayvon shakes that one off. Dalby and Kayvon can both shake both those plays off. Come back fresh. Got to go their learning experiences. This Philadelphia club is swinging early.
Very good lineup that they have from Philly.
Yeah,
a lot of experienced guys.
And these guys are putting in the work, Jordan. They work every single day. You see on their social media, their guys are pumping out content to say, hey, we're buying those max BPs. We're buying those batting, helpers that are going to give us those pitches and those looks that we need to see.
It absolutely makes a difference, man. The more reps you get, the better you will hit.
Yeah, even if you're hitting off a tee, you're just practicing where you're hitting the ball. Nice pitch from Jim Valiant as it hits the bottom of the zone. Strike out there.
Huge punch out, you know, like strikeouts are
now.
paramount. You got a guy in scoring position as it is, so huge punch out.
Dominic Satrowski up for Philadelphia Wiffle Club as Jim Valiant.
Oh, scraping turf.
74.
Scraping turf with that.
74 miles an hour from Jim Valiant. Pitch again, straight to Dominic Satrowski. That one literally scraped turf all the way down. Ball one. Dominic Satrowski, number 77. Doesn't normally like to wear hats, but he's here and looking good in the hat right now.
Oh, that could be.
See you later, Dominic Satrowski. That was a big league blast.
First bomb of the day, Dominic Satrowski. Love to see it.
Dominic Satrowski muscles it over deep center field. That was directly into center. Wow. Dominic Satrowski, 2-0, puts Philadelphia on the board.
And one thing these players are not used to, 3-inning games, Gibby. So you're down 2-0. You got 9 outs to work with here. It's getting late early.
A hanging screwball that he just takes ding-dong daddy-o to center. Unbelievable hit from Dominic Satrowski. He waited and waited for that pitch to get deep enough where he could take it deep into center field. Josh Wheeler been working a lot on his hitting stance. You see he does that little wiggle before he gets his swing going. He says it helps his timing. It's kind of like your teammate Vin Lee. Always got the pushing and then
rhythm
timing. It, ready to go. 2-0 early for the Philadelphia Wiffle Club. People knew that they were going to be one of those teams that I can only describe as a menace.
A lot of life.
It's going to be a pest to try to swat them away. They are going to always hang around and put pressure on you. Pitch from Jim Valiant, who tries to settle back in here after that.
What a great eye by Josh Wheeler there. Josh Wheeler, he's one of the most well-traveled players in the game. He's always somewhere, always putting in the time.
Yeah, but let's talk about this. Last year was his first year ever picking up a wiffle ball, Jordan Robles.
I did not know that. I would not believe that, you know.
Last year was his first year ever picking up a wiffle ball, and here he is playing on the biggest stage, and he's been so well-traveled, as you mentioned.
Ooh, that's a great pitch, top shelf.
Pitch, yeah. Josh Wheeler looks at him, shakes his head, and says, yep, you deserve that one, but not before a 2-0 two-run home run from Dominic Satrowski. Philadelphia Wiffle Club up 2-0. We will be back for the second inning here at Atlanta, Georgia Assembly Studios.
The championship word is yacht more chicken?
How many syllables?
Yacht more chicken. Yacht more chicken. Four.
Sound it out.
EATMORCHIKIN. Eat more chicken.
Correct?
Yes! That's why we practice.
As baseball CEO of H2O, I'm here to make sure this game runs on the best hydration. This is baseball's water.
Show me Ice Mountain.
Arrowhead.
I see you, Deer Park. Poland Spring. Ozarka. Show me Zephyr Hills. From the springs to the field, because in baseball, there's hydration, and then there's our spring water.
Welcome to the FIFA World Cup.
And we welcome you back to Assembly Studios Atlanta, Georgia. Santa Claus is here, and the mariachi band is playing. Santa Claus throwing out candy canes, throwing out wiffle balls. Hopefully they're playing Feliz Navidad out there.
Yeah, you know, always love to see mariachi band livening up the crowd.
We'd like to thank everybody for joining us here in Assembly Studios. What an incredible atmosphere. The fans have sold out this afternoon slate, and they've sold out the evening slate. So we are going to have fans full in every seat here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Family, friends, local Atlanta youth, their families, everybody is out to see this. And I feel like the word is just going to travel by mouth, and all of a sudden, every single week is going to be more sold out.
We got no college football yet, no NFL yet, so the thing to do in Georgia on Sundays is Assembly Studios, Big League Wiffle Ball.
And I tell you what, once the NBA Finals wrap up a Knicks sweep, then maybe...
Absolutely right. I'm glad you chose your words wisely.
Well, you know, the New York Green Apples and the New York Knicks got a hand in hand here. Okay?
Brothers there, yeah.
But so if the Knicks sweep, and then we get this Vegas-Carolina hockey, the only thing left is wiffle ball.
Absolutely right.
Well, and baseball, but, you know, that season's long. This one is tight. Here we go. We're back for second inning action. Jimmy Cole back on the mound. John Dalby, strike one, 71 miles an hour. John Dalby was in the booth with me last game before Jordan Robles came in. Jordan, you'll be with me for the next game as well.
Absolutely right.
Back-to-back times, and you'll be a little later as well on ESPN Plus for the evening games. Jimmy Cole pitching very well here. 3 strikeouts as he is confunding these Harbor Hawks hitters.
Changing speeds very well and commanding the strike zone very well at that.
That is literally the key to success, I feel like, for the pitching in this style. You have to be a little bit weird on the mound. Different motion. All you can describe it, yeah. Keep those hitters off balance. Keep them uncomfortable because, as you saw, a fly ball to center can easily happen at any time. Go over 3-1 count now, I believe, here from Jimmy Cole as he tries to settle back in. 2-0 is a great lead to have for a pitcher heading into the second inning. Takes a lot of pressure off. Pitch from Jimmy Cole high.
Now, leadoff walk here if you're the Boston Harbor Hawks puts you 1 swing away from tying this ball game.
And it was a leadoff walk indeed. Jonathan Dalby will head to first base. The first base runner for the Boston Harbor Hawks is John Dalby. And now Jimmy Cole directing traffic. That's important. You have to direct your traffic. I know you and Vin were probably doing that from the bench when you were coaching around, but you got to talk to your guys out on the field because anything can happen so quickly.
Absolutely right. You want people to know what they're doing with the wiffle ball before it hits them.
Absolutely.
Very paramount.
Ethan Weiner, train conductor. Ethan Weiner up to the plate, always has a bucket hat on.
Yes, he
does. So even with the different hat styles we got going on, I think that's the only one that you will see different than a ball cap here is Ethan Weiner's bucket hat here as he holds up. Talk about Ethan Weiner's swing. It's one of the more eclectic swings in the country. He has a lot. I would say he hits more to right field than any other righty hitter in the country. Maybe?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, if you look at his footwork, as the pitch is coming in, he's almost closing himself off to really drive the ball to right center field.
I think every time I've seen him play, I don't know if I've seen him once hit it to left field. So I would be just as surprised as all of you as you see his fancy footwork there as he walks back-to-back walk. Jimmy Cole.
Nobody out. Skibby.
Jimmy Cole is here. But this is the veteran. This is the guy that they chose in the draft because they know he's got that veteran presence that can calm everybody down. He can say, hey guys, don't worry, I got this. And he can move it straight into getting 3 outs in a row. But I don't think he wanted to see this guy up.
No, this is not the guy you want, but it is the guy you want. You're the Harbor Hawks.
It is. Kyle Von Slossagen is one of the more experienced players despite still being so young and in his prime. National champion. Incredible two-way player. Jimmy Cole just trying to find something that's working.
Kyle's having 2 very good takes. He's seeing the ball very well. Jimmy Cole has to throw a strike, but Kayvon looks like he's salivating waiting for that strike to come.
Kyle Von Slossagen, the number 8 overall pick. Yeah, he is just, here. Oh, he's sitting pretty now.
You give him the green light.
Exactly. Green light has to be here for Kayvon. You want him to break it open. I think you easily... Oh, and he does. Wow.
Good for Jimmy Cole there. All the theatrics at the dish like that. Way to pick a pipe there on him.
Kayvon talking to a little trash to his former teammate. Jimmy Cole pitched a nice strike, hit the corner, barely got it, but see what happens here now. 3-1, waiting for the hitter's count. Hits him in the stomach, and that'll be bases loaded.
We're loaded with nobody out. And Randy Dalby, one of the most experienced players in BLW and in the game of wiffle ball, coming up to the plate.
Kayvon getting everybody hyped. Here we go, bases loaded. Here we go. Crowd's going to get into it here. Bases are loaded. Could we see our first BLW Grand Slam? Jimmy Cole feeling the pressure. This would be an electric if he gets out of it here. Jimmy Cole really looking at his team like, should we do something?
Yeah.
The confidence level's got to be low right now, and I don't know if his team sees that. Josh Wheeler coming over.
He had such a strong first inning.
Yeah, oh man, he was on it, but...
There it is, good spot.
He needs it, he needs it.
maybe if you're Jimmy Cole, you just stick with that pitch until you're heading the count, and you work with your secondary stuff at that point.
And if you're Randy Dalby, you know that that's the pitch he wants to hit, so you need to go right after it.
Absolutely. Got to put the ball in play if you're Dalby.
Boston Harbor Hawks legend Randy Dalby. Jake Sullivan getting the crowd excited. Tries a little overhand screwball, does not work. He says my bad to his teammates because he knows he should have not wasted that pitch. 2-1 is a tough count to be with Randy Dalby. Here's the pitch. Randy Dalby hits it straight to Chandler. Cannot make the play. Kyle overruns it.
Save, I want to say. And Kyle should score as well on the overthrow.
Wow, unbelievable turn of events.
3-0.
3-2.
3-2, yes.
Your score. 3-run score on the Randy Dalby play to Chandler Melton. That's how quickly this game can turn on a head. An unbelievable, it's a ground ball.
Up the middle, though. He hit it in the perfect location, and you got good base runners that were just, sending it full send to the plate.
Now, I will say, Chandler Melton.
What a slide by Ethan Weiner there.
Vinley and Ethan Weiner are going to have who's the better slide competition here. But Chandler Melton making the decision to make the throw home. They did call Kayvon back to third.
Okay, so
our score is 2-2, just so we all know.
Nobody
so
out.
Second and third, nobody out. 2-2 as we change our score bug for you up here. 2-2 count. Runners on second and third. Tom Gannon back up. Got it started with a walk at the beginning of the inning here. Jimmy Cole straight ball down Broadway.
Yeah.
Freezes Tom Gannon.
Took a little bit of speed off that, almost like a straight changeup, and it seemed to fool Gannon a little bit. But again,
Alvin Sausagen back at third.
We got to put the ball in play for the Harbor Hawks here.
Yeah, it's 2-2. You got to take advantage of this with no outs. Swing and a miss. Too low. Tom Gannon got a little aggressive on it, but a nice pitch from Jimmy Cole. Nice drop ball out of the zone. Brings up John Dalby. John Dalby a walk as well in his last at-bat. That is exactly what Boston needed. 2-2. Our score here. Nice swing from Jonathan Dalby.
Yes, that was.
John Dalby, one of the only players to hit a home run off of Mike Whitty.
An absolute missile that was. We were talking about that last night. AT&T Stadium is where he hit that one there. First one Whitty gave up in BLW.
Yeah, and Jonathan Dalby earned that one. That's kind of his claim to fame, as it were. That's his biggest home run that he's had. Also had a big home run in playoffs last year as well. Almost hit the bat. Jimmy Cole bat hunting here.
Yeah. Looks like that drop curve that was so effective in inning one. He just can't locate it here in the second half.
Jonathan Dalby, obviously Randy's brother. Oh, hit the watch, I believe. Hits his watch. I will tell you, Jonathan Dalby actually played tennis in college. So he's in the perfect atmosphere.
Absolutely.
I mean, this was a tennis court, and now he's playing wiffle ball on it, but I bet he could have came out there and played some intense tennis as well.
Absolute athlete, Randy, Jonathan.
Pitch from Jimmy Cole. Nice foul off again for John Dalby as he stays alive. He just comes right back in the box. No pitch clock needed here. Just get it going. Jimmy Cole, nice pitch. 72. That's where you want to live, and a nice one from Jimmy Cole. That is a much needed out. We are 2 down. If he can get out of this unscathed with leaving runners on second and third base, I think they call it a win.
Absolutely. Going from bases loaded, nobody out. If you can get out of here 2-2, that's a win.
After the rules talk, they brought Kayvon back to third base, so our score is 2-2 here. Jimmy Cole with the pitch. Ethan Weiner with the shuffle. Pitch from Jimmy Cole again, number 6. Coming to Ethan Weiner in the hold, 2-0. While Ethan Weiner's stance may be quite interesting, it is effective. Got some pop and power in that bat. Off the piping it goes for Jimmy Cole. Much needed strike, 2-1 count.
It's a great location to be behind in the count 2-0 like that. You know, Weiner sitting middle. Very effective.
2019 national champion Jimmy Cole pitching to Ethan Weiner. Fouls it off.
Ethan seemed to be a little bit late there. It looks like Jimmy Cole's really trying to bear down and get out of this jam that he found himself in here in the top of the second.
2-2 here, and a swing and a miss from Jimmy Cole.
Great job battling out.
Yeah, let's talk about, it's 2-2, Jordan. Let's talk about extra innings for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, explain to the people, if this game ends in 2-2, What's going to happen at the end of regulation here?
So we're going to have one regular extra inning with California rules. Now, a runner's going to start on second base. If neither team scores in that one, then we go to our 1v1 shootout that is going to be similar to penalty kicks in soccer. Do you want to give the fans a little bit of more detailed rundown of how that's going to go?
It's going to be a pitcher versus a hitter, and it's going to be where the captains decide who do we pitch. It doesn't have to be the pitcher that was pitching. It doesn't even have to be a hitter that was hitting in the lineup. It can be anybody you want, mano a mano, 1v1, to see who can get the better hit. If one person strikes out and the other person hits a single or walks, that team wins. It's going to come down to a PK shootout, like you said in soccer. And if they tie, we go to somebody else. It's going to be so electric if it ever happens. And I really hope it does on opening day.
Yes.
Yeah.
This could be one of those games.
It could be 2-2 if Jim Ballion can stick it here and get to the third inning with unscathed 2-2 here. Philadelphia Wiffle Club, though, is hitting really well, so we're going to see. And then it's going to have to be both pitchers lock it down in the third. And the fourth inning, I feel, is going to be a little tough because that's when the runner gets on second. Right?
Absolutely.
That's where we're going to see a lot of our hopes and dreams for the 1v1 dashed. But it'll be so exciting if that ever happens. That PK shootout, as it were, for wiffle ball is going to be a fun thing to add to the sport.
The fans are absolutely going to love it, and it's a good way to get an outcome. We don't want to go to total bases. We want players, teams to figure it out on the field. And have some action, cause a victor or a loser.
And it's going to be your captains and your teammates trusting that guy. Who is the guy that you want to represent your team to be on the mound, and then who are you going to follow that up with at the plate? So the pressure would be on if you were the first hitter or first pitcher. I mean, the pressure would be on. It's going to see. But here we go. Bottom of the second inning, Brody Livingston up to the plate. Hit a liner to Randy Dalby that went through his hands last time, and you see they've replaced some new fielding. Kyle Von Sausage moves from left field over to the right field position, and now we have Tom Gannon over in left field. Changing it up, another one in play. Tags the runner for the out as Brody Livingston heads over to the booth with us.
It's a very difficult play that Jim Ballion made look very easy. A lot of guys might try and shovel that to cave on at first, but he was very smart to just take the sure out by tagging Brody out himself there that Ballion did.
Jim Ballion looking like a 20-year-old here.
That was a nasty. I believe that was low. That was a great spot, just missed.
Jimmy Cole back up for the Philadelphia Wiffle Club. He was my pick for the first home run, but swings through that one as Dominic Satrowski, his teammate, takes on that honor. First home run, not just for the team, but a BLW 2026. Jimmy Cole, a violent swing, uses his entire body.
One of the guys you want to see hit a home run, Jimmy Cole. He's got the best celebrations. I'm just hoping that takes place today.
Absolutely. Jimmy Cole waiting and waiting.
Great take there by Jimmy Cole.
And he has elite plate discipline as well. He's one of those guys that would easily be able to take control of a game, get on base for his team when he needs to, as he strikes out on a nice pitch, hitting just the corner for Jim Ballion. Chandler Melton now up. 2 outs quickly for Jim Ballion.
Yeah, we look down and look up. They got 2 outs, no one on here. That's how fast things can go in BLW.
Nice hit from Chandler. Melton smokes it and overthrow as well. This is where it is vitally important for fielders to make the right decision.
Yes. And base runners. I think Chandler made the right decision. Staying at second with 2 outs rather than press the issue, trying to take third.
And look who's up. The guy who hit the home run last time. Same pitcher, same hitter going to happen. You want to give your guy a chance. No reason to risk it with 2 outs going to third there. Pitch to Dominic Satrowski. You know, he is flying high after that home run. Dominic Satrowski, lead singer of a band, actually.
Wow,
Dominic
no idea.
Satrowski, yeah, he's got the pipes. Fouls one off again. Dominic Satrowski has 9 siblings and was homeschooled all his life as well. So interesting facts about Dominic Satrowski, our first home run hitter of the BLW 2026 season. Dominic Satrowski is no stranger to ESPN as he swings through that one. Last year played in the ESPN2 The Ocho game, where Wiffle Ball was on ESPN2 The Ocho, and Dominic Satrowski got to be a part of that game. So this evening, he'll be no stranger to the ESPN bright lights. Pitch from Jim Ballion. Swings through that one. 72 miles an hour. Jim Ballion gets out of it. Collects the bucket of balls that he has, and that'll do it. End of the second inning, Jordan. When we come back, Boston will try to get it started early, get a run off Philadelphia. From Assembly Studios, I'm Sam Skibby. See you soon.
Talk the rules of wiffle ball. 3 innings, 2 fielders, and 1 pitcher. Batters use the official yellow bat, and pitchers throw the original wiffle ball clean, scuffed, or cut as long as it's under 75 miles an hour. No plate umpire, pitchers throw to a physical strike zone 17 inches off the ground, measuring 23 by 28 inches. Any ball hit in play requires base running, and most standard baseball rules apply for recording outs. 6 runs max per inning, 7 players per roster, and 1 World Series all 10 teams are fighting for at the end of the summer. This is Big League Wiffle Ball.
Where would I be without ICF?
I don't know who I would have talked to.
Without the foundation, I wouldn't be playing tennis, I wouldn't be at Dartmouth, and I wouldn't have reconnected with my mom.
I can be whoever I want to be. Being sensitive is like my superpower.
I know I'm headed in the right direction.
And action already underway here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. 1 out already in this inning, as Kyle Von Sausage grounds out for the first out. Randy Dalby now up for the Boston Harbor Hawks as they look to get something going here in the top of the third, and smokes one right by Chandler Melton to the wall. Randy will hold up at first base. Smart from Randy Dalby. What a smoke to the right field wall off Jimmy Cole, and that's the great way to get it started, get the rally. 1 out rally started here, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, great piece of hitting by Randy Dalby. He goes with that drop curve, hits it the other way, right where it was thrown, and here we are. Guy on first, 1 away.
Tom Gannon now up for Harbor Hawks. Pitch down the middle. He knows he missed it. 73 miles an hour from Jimmy Cole.
Could be adjustment for the hitters on the velocity from the pitchers here. The distance is very close, and the velocity, it's pretty hot, so you got to get things going a little bit earlier than you're used to.
Pitch from Jimmy Cole to Tom Gannon. Ooh, nice drop ball pitch, but Tom Gannon swings underneath that one, fouls it off into the board. Jimmy Cole, D3 soccer player, turned IT manager now in his day job. But he is the most experienced wiffle ball player on this team with over 20 years of wiffle ball experience. And strikes him out. 3 pitches. Good afternoon and good night there for Tom Gannon.
75 right on the pipe. You hate to see that if you're a Harbor Hawk fan, but 2 away here. Got Dalby on first. See if Jonathan can drive his brother in.
2 away, runner on first base. Jimmy Cole, first pitch to Jonathan Dalby, holds smartly. 69 miles an hour there from Jimmy Cole. Oh boy, folks, 2-2. Top of the third, 2 outs. We are approaching the territory where we start thinking about extras. Swings through that one. Jonathan Dalby in the first step would be getting this out here for Jimmy Cole. Harbor Hawks and Philadelphia Wiffle Club. Up next, we'll have the Atlanta Ballers coming back against the Miami Mirage. So you'll get to see your 5th team. Nice off-seed.
Man, great pitch by Jimmy there.
Off-speed pitch just fools Jonathan Dalby. Stayed inside, but he swung right through it. Strike 2 on Dalby. Pitch from Cole. Drop ball fouled away from Jonathan Dalby. Randy willing his brother to get him over to second. Any way to pass the bat over to Ethan Weiner. Waiting in the on-deck circle. Defense stays the same for Philadelphia. Pitch from Jimmy. Oh my gosh, and another nice changeup, a little sliding changeup there. That one just floated, would freeze any hitter if it was in the zone. Jonathan Dalby still locked in up there at the plate. Pitch for number 6. behind him. We'll head to a full count here. This feels like one of the more important pitches of the game right now.
It's a very big spot in the game right now.
It's almost like there's a hush right now over the crowd watching this, because this is a pivotal moment for both the pitcher and hitter. You either get out of it or it's first and second. Pitch here, low. First and second. Jimmy knows it barely missed.
I'm okay with that. I think that was a great pitch by Jimmy. Jonathan's a very great offensive threat in that Harbor Hawk lineup. Walking him is not the end of the world here. You may not want to let a Dalby be the guy that beats you. You know, you put Randy in scoring position, but Ethan Weiner, Jimmy's had a lot of success against Ethan throughout this game earlier, so let's see biggest spot of the day. Tied 2-2, runner in scoring position here. Let's see what happens.
Little pitching talk from Josh Wheeler, from the captain. Ethan Weiner, like we said, known for going to right field, which would be perfect for Randy Dalby to buy him some time to pass third and go home. You got to believe Randy Dalby's going to be on his horse. Jake Sullivan waiting over the third base coach spot, ready to wheel him in. Pitch from Jimmy Cole, 0-1 count to Ethan Weiner. Pitches ball.
Did not. Now, if you walk Weiner, you got Kayvon with bases loaded. So you got to attack this guy. You do not want to face Kayvon bases loaded.
Jimmy knows that. He's going to go right after him here. Oh, tough swing from Weiner there. Thought it was going to come up, but just died from Jimmy Cole.
You got to execute here if you're Jimmy Cole. You got to put a good pitch in a good spot here to get yourself out of this jam.
Jimmy's got plenty to work with. 1-2 count here. 2 outs. Pitch from Jimmy Cole. Did not swing at all. Hits the middle of the board. Weiner knows he missed that one. Drop ball right into it for Jimmy Cole. Unbelievable pitch, and a gutsy pitch indeed to go right down the middle with a drop ball. Here it is again, folks. Look at this thing. Wow.
That was a firm 70 miles an hour as well. Very firm 70.
Yells over to the Boston Harbor Hawks bench, and Boston Harbor Hawks Ethan Weiner knows he missed that one. 2-2, bottom of the third. Last chance in regulation for Philadelphia. Jim Ballion back on the mound. You know, Jordan, we have not seen a pitching change yet.
Yes.
You know, what's the strategy behind it? Are people worried because, hey, you know, if you pitch one game, you can't pitch the next game? So is the strategy shifted to a quick poll to they want to keep people in because you have to eat it for us?
It depends on that team's pitching depth. You know, if you have a very tough team up next, do you risk putting in that second guy to win this game, but then the next game you don't have two of your heavy arms available for you? So there's a lot of big decisions that are going to come into factor. Do we put in Randy Dalby? Because I saw him warming up in inning 2, but then Jim Ballion had a great inning 2. So a lot of questions that teams are going to have to ask themselves if this game moves along in the extra innings.
So much depth for all of these franchises in Big League Wiffle Ball. We are going to get to see so many pitchers today, so many pitchers in the following weeks that are going to, you might see different pitchers in every single game from all of these teams because there's that much depth. It's going to be interesting to see when we make that first pitching change. Obviously right now Jim Ballion in, but I'm like you. I kind of think, hey, do we bring in a Randy Dalby real quick to close out this game? Or if he gets into trouble, we can't let it go away.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is it. This is do or die. Josh Wheeler now up first for the Philadelphia Wiffle Ball Club, but Jim Ballion has been pitching tremendously to keep his team in it. Pitch to Josh swings right through that one, 70-mile-an-hour riser.
That seemed like queso right there. That's
very,
very quick and a great spot there for that rise ball.
The risers have been coming in a little bit hot,
yes.
You can tell. And sometimes they show on the gun and sometimes they do not. Slows that one down to 66, but cuts in on Josh Wheeler for strike 2. Not the whole Wheeler wanted to be in early to lead off for his team. Pitch from Ballion. Drop ball on the top of the zone, 66 miles an hour. 1, 2, 3 goes Josh Wheeler on 3 pitches. That brings up Brody Livingston.
There's a great sequence there by Jim Ballion. A great location there in that 0-2 drop ball up and away on the top pipe.
And his first and second pitches were the same pitch, just different speeds. So changing speeds very well, Jim Ballion. That riser way too low for Brody Livingston.
He's tunneling that riser and drop very well from that same arm angle. Seems to be giving Philly some trouble.
Brody Livingston. Swing and hit to Tom Gannon, who is right there. Hit them where they are sometimes.
Yeah.
You want to hit them where they ain't, but sometimes you hit them where they are. Nice play from Tom Gannon.
Brody did everything perfect that at bat. Perfect off the bat, but just hit it right at Tom Gannon.
Here we go, Jordan.
This
Again,
is the ball game.
This is the guy you want up to if you are the Philadelphia Wiffle Club. The Harbor Hawks are deep at the wall. They want to protect the home run. That's the only thing. They will eat the out in front if it's a short ground ball. They do not want something to go a dribbler over the fence.
And Jimmy absolutely knows the situation. In his mind, he's looking to end the game. He's not going to expand the strike zone, but he's looking to end the game right now.
He wants to end the game. He doesn't want to go back out on that mound. He doesn't want the Harbor Hawks to finish it. Oh, he got his pitch, but just missed it. Jim Ballion makes it. You can tell the angst in Jimmy Cole's voice. We are headed to extras, Jordan.
Here we go.
This is the fourth inning. This is where we will get interesting with a runner on second. We will be back for extra inning action here at Atlanta, Georgia, Boston, Philadelphia.
This is the Pocket Radar Smart Coach, an essential training tool for any athlete who is looking to get better and play college baseball. This technology allows players to track velocities and build training routines around the metrics that the Smart Coach device delivers. The Pocket Radar Smart Coach is used at every level of the game, from younger players trying to earn a college scholarship to professionals. What this technology does is incredible. Whether you're a pitcher or a hitter, this device helps ball players train harder, train smarter, and compete more effectively. If you're looking to help your ball player get better, Pocket Radar is a product you need to incorporate into your training.
Good evening, I'm Chad Strongjaw. This is the biggest story that I've ever told. Possibly the biggest story that anyone's ever told. Big League Wiffle Ball is coming June 7 on ESPN+. See for yourself, let's just take a look at some highlights up here. Dingers, spitting seeds, drinking beer, having fun. The way that these men are with Max literally walked out on their whole family. Big League Wiffle Ball June 7th, ESPN+.
And we are back here for extra innings action. The crowd is getting loud. Jake Sullivan is going to be your runner on second base to start off for the Harbor Hawks. Every team will have a runner on second to start the extra fourth inning. If we can score a run in this one and the other team can't, we will have a winner. If not, we'll go to that very notorious 1v1 shootout. We will see it play live. Jake Sullivan on second, waiting to run. Harbor Hawks do not want to chance it. They want to get a run now. They got to put the pressure on.
Got to put the ball in play, man. You cannot punch out.
Nice pitch from Jimmy Cole, top of the zone.
It's a very difficult pitch to hit, man. That's coming down from above Kayvon's head, hitting the top pipe.
And Kayvon's a tall guy.
Yes,
so that's tough to do.
Very great yellow bat hitter as well, Kayvon. Ton of experience.
2019 national champion himself with yellow bat. Kayvon also recently married. Congratulations to him. Jimmy Cole and Kayvon, good friends. As we are in the top of the fourth in extra innings. Fouled off from Kayvon. He knows he missed that drop ball.
Yeah, good adjustment. He took that first drop for a strike. The second one, though, he was ready to offer for it. So what does Jimmy Cole do here? What pitch is he going to go with to put Kayvon away?
He's got some to work with still. We'll see what happens. Got the holes up here. Hits one. Just what you want. Make the play. Oh, wow. Chandler Melton. What a play. That was a big league play right there. Chandler Melton diving before it hits the ground, makes the catch. Jake Sullivan barely got back. Here's your replay for it here. You see Chandler Melton diving to his right.
Full extension.
Full extension, got it.
Sully getting back to second base there. Could have been a double play like we saw in game one.
It was a nice freeze from Jake Sullivan to get back for it, so barely got back too. Chandler, I believe, was ready to throw, unless he's thinking in the back.
Oh, he's walking Dalby. I feel like he may be setting up the force.
I kind of like it.
Don't want to let Dalby beat you, like I was saying earlier in the game. It may not be a bad decision out of Jimmy Cole here.
See if it does it again. Nope. Down
72?
Broadway.
That was 72?
Down Broadway, that riser for
that
some reason
was
sits low.
So, whoa. That's good to know.
I wonder if he was messing with Dalby a little bit there. Yeah. Let me throw it 10 feet above your head, then let me throw it down the middle here for a riser. That's a little high. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Jimmy Cole does here. Got to be careful with Randy Dalby.
This feels like the intentional walk, and if Randy's to expand the zone, we'll take it, but if not, we'll give him 4 and send him on his way to 1B.
Pitch from Jimmy Cole here to Randy Dalby. I think that hit low of the leg. 3-1 count.
I mean, here you gotta give him his 4, send him to first base, and set up that force out of any bag.
Jimmy Cole is not too concerned with this right now if he gets a walk. Pitch to him.
Ooh, here we go, though. 3-2, Skippy. Here we go. 3-2-1 out.
Now
what do we do?
Now if you're Jimmy Cole, I think you kind of say, hey, let me just do a waste pitch here. Let me throw a ball low. Let me see if I can get him to chase, and if he doesn't, no big deal.
You want to let Randy try and get himself out. Good pitcher's pitch here if you're Jimmy Cole.
See what happens here. Number 6, Jimmy Cole, the rookie for Philadelphia Wiffle Club. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Wow, high riser. Slowed it down, too, for Jimmy Cole. That is an enormous strikeout, probably the biggest one of the game.
Absolutely, but we got a lefty up, and we got a runner on second base. If Gannon is to hit a ball right side and he beats it out, Sully should score. The hole on the ground right side is what Boston needs. 2 outs here. Jimmy Cole to Tom Gannon again. Good friends, Tom Gannon and Jimmy Cole. Gannon looks like he's been seeing the ball well today. He's 0 for the day, but he has been seeing the ball. He's been working deep counts in every single at-bat that he's been in today.
Been on base with a walk as well, so Tom Gannon would like to make an impact for his Harbor Hawks right here. Big swing, but that ball just died down low.
Yeah.
Way to make it dive low here. Jimmy Cole's captain, Josh Wheeler, throws it back to him. The Wiffle Club feeling the pressure here with the runner on second, but Jimmy Cole handling it very well. Pitch from Jimmy Cole. And here comes a bat at our whoa, mama.
Man, almost in the booth there.
That bat came right to the booth.
Somebody get that guy.
Tom Gannon with another bat. Whew. Here's the replay, folks. See you later. You see us in the booth. Whoa, Millie. Oh, man.
I hope these guys sign waivers here today.
Netting saved our lives, but Tom Gannon with a new bat, back at it again here. Got to reset himself after the little hullabaloo there. Pitch from Jimmy Cole. Tries to slow it down again. It slowed down. That just stayed straight as an arrow, but it was way too outside. Top of the 4th inning action. First game that has gone to extra innings. Philadelphia can get out of this. They will be ecstatic. Nice pitch there. 72 miles an hour. Jimmy Cole does it. Unbelievable 4th inning for Jimmy Cole. The D3 soccer player turned ace of the Philadelphia Wiffle Club.
Fantastic way to work out of that jam.
And this is what it all comes down to here. The Wiffle Ball Club knows that they're either going to win the game now or we're going to go to a shootout. And they know they have one of the best two-way players in the country in Jimmy Cole, possibly against one of the best two-way players in the country in Kayvon, too. So that would be my pick. What would be yours?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with you there. You got Kayvon. You got Randy Dalby, who hasn't thrown. And also, Jake Sullivan is a fantastic medium pitch arm. So a lot of options. Offensively, I would imagine you got to go with Randy Dalby if you're Boston Harbor.
Yeah, Randy Dalby, definitely one of those dangerous hitters, and he could do both for if he wants to pitch and hit for them too. Jim Ballion's still in this game. You got to believe he's the one that's warm. He's the one we want to stay out there. This is his game. We want him to continue on for our Harbor Hawks to make sure that we can get to the get to the top of this 1v1 challenge. So exciting to be here in Atlanta, Georgia, at Assembly Studios. This venue is amazing, isn't it, Jordan?
Absolutely. And with what you just said, we're 3 outs away from our first shootout of the BLW season here. So that would be awesome if Valley could throw up a 0 on the board. We'll go to our shootouts, and I'm sure the fans would love that today.
Yes, they would. Kind of get them a little more hyped, too. I mean, all of the fans, the amount of seating that we are in, we have the upper seating that people can be right on where if there's foul balls hit, if there's home runs hit, I mean, they're going to catch those balls. They're going to run after them. Then there's the suites, right? You have some food suites that you can be in, VIP suites you can have. So come on out to Atlanta, Georgia Assembly Studios. We'd love to have you. Obviously, you can't come out tonight. It's sold out, Jordan. But
yeah,
we got next Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday we got tickets for more. 4 teams will be in attendance for another 8 games here at Assembly Studios. Chandler Melton, a nice play. That'll get them over. Oh, it's safe! It's safe!
Jimmy Cole!
Jimmy Cole flies over the ball.
Dive to win it.
Unbelievable. Wow. Chandler Melton hits the ball, and Harbor Hawks made a fantastic play, but Jimmy Kogel's full Superman.
Now, in that moment, though, Jim Valiant could have hit the strike zone or the backstop. He tried to peg Jimmy Cole, and Jimmy Cole, one of the best.
I don't blame him. Here it comes, and here's the woo! Oh. See you later, and dives right on home plate. Philadelphia celebrates. Unbelievable play. Here it is again,
good relay.
Folks.
Oh, dolphin dive for the
we got to see one more look at this. Yeah. One more look. Here it comes around third, and whoop!
Oh, man.
Man, and he just went for it, and he knows he didn't get hit. He yells and growls, and it is game over. Look at the Philadelphia Wiffle Ball Club pumped up 1-0. Huge 2-run home run from Dominic Satrowski, and then a first pitch extra inning win from Chandler Melton, and Jimmy Cole comes around to score.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan, we're heading to a break, my man. Thank you for joining us for this game. Philadelphia Wiffle Ball Club is yours. 3-2 victory over the Harbor Hawks. We'll see you next for Coming Up here at Assembly Studios.
Let's talk the rules of wiffle ball. 3 innings, 2 fielders, and 1 pitcher. Batters use the official yellow bat, and pitchers throw the original wiffle ball clean, scuffed, or cut, as long as it's under 75 miles an hour. No plate umpire, pitchers throw to a physical strike zone 17 inches off the ground, measuring 23 by 28 inches. Any ball hit in play requires base running, and most standard baseball rules apply for recording outs. 6 runs max per inning, 7 players per roster, and 1 World Series all 10 teams are fighting for at the end of the summer. This is Big League Wiffle Ball.
The championship word is yacht more chicken?
How many syllables?
Yacht more chicken. Yacht more chicken. 4. Sound it out.
EATMORCHIKIN. Eat more chicken.
Correct.
Yes! That's why we practice.
As baseball CEO of H2O, I'm here to make sure this game runs on the best hydration. This is baseball's water.
Show me Ice Mountain.
Arrowhead.
I see you, Deer Park. Poland Spring. Ozarka. Show me Zephyr Hills. From the springs to the field, because in baseball, there's hydration, and then there's our spring water.
Where would I be without ICF?
I don't know who I would have talked to.
Without the foundation, I wouldn't be playing tennis, I wouldn't be at Dartmouth, and I wouldn't have reconnected with my mom.
I can be whoever I want to be. Being sensitive is like my superpower.
I know I'm headed in the right direction.
This is the Pocket Radar Smart Coach, an essential training tool for any athlete who is looking to get better and play college baseball. This technology allows players to track velocities and build training routines around the metrics that the Smart Coach device delivers. The Pocket Radar Smart Coach is used at every level of the game, from younger players trying to earn a college scholarship to professionals. What this technology does is incredible. Whether you're a pitcher or a hitter, this device helps ball players train harder, train smarter, and compete more effectively. If you're looking to help your ball player get better, Pocket Radar is a product you need to incorporate into your training.
And we are back here at Assembly Studios here in Atlanta, Georgia, back for Game 3. The Atlanta Ballers are back on the field, and they will face off against Miami Mirage. Let's take a look at the highlights of the previous game, because it was an incredible one. Here's the home run from Dominic Satrowski that got it started. 2-run bomb to get it going. The first home run of BLW 2026 got Philadelphia Wiffle Ball Club absolutely hyped, ladies and gentlemen. And then Jimmy Cole shutting the door when he can, but Boston Harbor Hawks with the bases loaded put too much pressure on, tie this ball game up at 2. 2-2 ball game, went into it, almost had 3, and then in the bottom of extras. The Jimmy Cole Superman dive for the victory takes home the win for Philadelphia Wiffle Ball Club. Such an exciting game 2 here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for game 3. And alongside Jordan and I, we have Grayson Setton. Grayson, how you doing?
Great.
Great. And Grayson, talk to us a little bit while you're here. You're part of the play-by-play program, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Talk about your experience with play-by-play. Do you enjoy being on camera, enjoy seeing yourself on this and getting to highlight this great game?
Yes, sir.
What is your favorite sport to call, Grayson?
My favorite sport? Football, American football.
Who's your favorite football team?
My favorite football team, the Atlanta Falcons.
Let's go. And you know Julio Jones was in today. You know
sir.
Legend Julio Jones?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Julio Jones is all about making sure that we provide these opportunities for kids like you to have the opportunity for the kids to see what they could be a part of in the future. So we're so excited to have you here, Grayson. Now, Grayson, you're going to stick with us for this half inning, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're going to chat with you a little bit, and we're going to be talking, and we're going to let you kind of introduce some of these people as we go along. But in the booth with Jordan Robles, my name is Sam Skibby again, your host on this journey through the regular season as the Miami Mirage and Atlanta Ballers will face off here in Game 3 at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Mike Stiles, the new rookie for the Miami Mirage, is on the mound. But first, let's check out the lineup from the Atlanta Ballers. And Grayson, why don't you take a look at this lineup for us? You want to talk through these Ballers? Who do we got up first, Grayson?
Up first is Connor Smith.
Keep going. Do the whole lineup for us.
Brett Calladai.
Yeah.
Torin Ross.
Yeah.
Brandon Crone.
And
then finally, Jack Ross.
Absolutely, Grayson. Thank you so much. The Atlanta Ballers, they lost 1-0, Jordan, in the first game. What do they got to do to turn it around against this Miami Mirage team that is playing in their first game?
I mean, you got to put ball in play way more. Mike Stiles, he's a very effective knuckleball player. He's very, very effective in this style. Won a couple national titles from the Long Island native himself, Suffolk County. So I'm very excited to see Mike Stiles debut on this national stage. And he's got some stuff, folks. So he's great on both sides of the ball. Port Jefferson, New York native, as I am myself. So I'm excited, man. Tommy Hernandez is an offensive weapon. Cam Smith does it all. So this is going to be a must-see TV game here.
Earlier today, history was made. Now the story continues. The energy inside Assembly Studios keeps growing as another matchup takes center stage here in Atlanta. There are new rivalries, new highlights, new opportunities to leave a mark on opening day. The next chapter in this wiffle ball story is right now. Welcome back to Big League Wiffle Ball. Here we go. Mike Stiles, your pitcher. Cam Smith over there in the left field shortstop position. And his Missouri brethren, Johnny Paul Gunn, will be in the right field first base position. Both of these guys can play the field very well. But we're going back to Mike Stiles here, the number 4 pick in the draft. Like you said, Jordan, this guy is going to make an immediate impact for this Mirage team and is the guy that the Mirage were always targeting.
Absolutely. He could have been the steal of the draft, and as we were saying before, he's definitely must-see TV, and he's a guy that can turn around a franchise single-handedly.
And Sean Hornberger, their number 13 overall pick, will be batting 3rd in the lineup for them. So you're going to get to see Mike Stiles and Sean Hornberger sandwiching arguably one of the best yellow bat headers this year in Tommy Hernandez. Tommy Hernandez blew up on the scene, Jordan, recently.
Absolutely.
I mean, talk a little bit about just him in the past couple of years. Not even past couple of years. It's basically been like a year and a half of him just like bursting onto the scene.
I mean, he's a fan favorite, but aside from just how good of a person he is, he's an offensive threat on any team that he's on. He's one guy you don't want to see step in the box with the game on the line.
All right, Grayson, we're turning it over to you, buddy. You get to do the honors of the first pitch of this one. We got Mike Stiles pitching to Connor Smith. Here's Grayson Setton, everybody. Play-by-play camper.
All right. Stiles up to pitch. And it is a strike. All right. 1 strike up now. And he does not go for it. Connor Smith does not go for the hit. Mike Stiles up the pitch again. It is another strike.
Hit the pipe on that one, Grayson. Man, that was a good one.
Styles.
That nasty
and a foul ball.
97-mile-an-hour foul ball off the bat.
That is fast.
That is going to be one of his go-to pitches, Mike Styles. That knuckleball, very effective. We have not seen that today. Nope. And he's throwing it under the limit as well.
All right, Styles up the pitch again. And Connor Smith does not go for that.
It's going to be an uncomfortable moment for these hitters.
Styles, oh, strike. That is an out.
That's right, Grayson. Thank you so much. Knuckles, my man, nice job on the first one. Hang out with us for a little bit if you'd like. We can close out this half inning with us, but thank you, Grayson, for that strikeout call. As Brett Kalady hits one right to Johnny Gunn, who makes a fantastic play, gets him out at first base. That's what Johnny Gunn is going to do for this team. He is a lockdown defender, very long, very lean, very athletic out there in the field, and Cam Smith is the hype guy for the Mirage team.
Yeah, I mean, John Paul Gunn is a unit, man. I didn't realize how big of a guy that he really is.
John Paul Gunn and I flew in this morning to strike one there to Torrin Roth. We flew in this morning. All of a sudden, I see this really tall person walking by. I go, Johnny? So it was great. Grayson, thank you so much for the booth.
Grayson.
Appreciate it. Grayson, play-by-play camper. If you are a play-by-play camper and you want your chance to be in the booth with us, make sure you are coming out to play-by-play camps for your chance to win.
Looks like Styles is trying to attack the zone with that riser to get ahead, and then once he's ahead in the count, he's going with that knuckleball and just let nature take the wheel.
And there it is, Mike Styles, a nice pitch for sure.
Firm 75 right on the head. We got 2 strikes here, 2 outs.
Torrin Roth was the batting average leader last year, 343 batting average for the Big League Wiffle Ball 2025 season. Much different with the yellow bat and all these base running going on, but nothing to snuff about for sure as he does, and Mike Styles gets out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. We knew this was going to happen. Mike Styles was not only, he was preseason favorite for almost every award, and he's a rookie.
Yes. There is a lot of question marks on Mike Styles. And anyone that had questions, you look at his finger riser moving from the outer half to the inside pipe to finish Torrin Roth here.
Torrin knew it too. That riser was ridiculous. It's going to be effective, and you know he's going to be pitching. This is where other teams start to be like, okay, he's pitching this game, so that means he can't pitch next game. So they're like, okay, we can start focusing on somebody else. And this is what we've been waiting for. Trevor Bauer on his new team, your former teammate. And now he is on the Atlanta Ballers and starting on the mound. This was actually a late change from the Atlanta Ballers that just happened last night. They decided to go with Trevor Bauer. Trevor has been pitching very well in a different league that uses this style.
Yes.
So if Trevor Bauer can be effective for the Atlanta Ballers, they're going for that first win for their season.
I mean, he's a guy, he's spent more time playing in this yellow bat style, so this is right up his alley. He's more comfortable in this realm, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do on the mound. He stayed under the limit in all of his warm-up pitches, so he's not unfamiliar with this, and I think he's been dying for this opportunity.
Jordan, this is game 3 of the 2026 season, and this is already a huge playoff implication game, in my opinion.
Every game, you only got 6. You only got 6 games this regular season, so not every pitch, every game is imperative.
Yeah, not only do you have the Atlanta Ballers who have lost their first game, they can't lose 2 in a row, and then you have the Miami Mirage who only have 2 games today. And if they drop the first one, that makes that next one so imperative because they cannot go into next week where they play 4 games,
need to win all 4.
0-2. Yeah, it's just every game is so important. And speaking of important, probably the most important part of the Miami franchise, the draft pick that they had in the number 4 spot, Mike Styles will lead it off. He's on the mound. He's leading off. Trevor Bauer to Mike Styles, first matchup of the season for them. Atlanta-Miami here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Styles is a great 2-way player. I hope Trevor does not groove one in here.
Oh. And you also know Mike Styles wants to make a point right here.
Yes.
He wants to prove to everyone around the country that I shouldn't have been this 4th pick. I should have been the 1st, and I still got it, and I am the MVP favorite. I am the Cy Wiffle favorite. He wants to make his mark. He's got the experience. He's got the confidence and the swagger. 1-1 counts him here. Fouls it off again.
Trevor's attacking the strike zone well. He doesn't look like he's flustered at all. Seems very confident, very composed here on the mound.
pitch from him hits him in the hand. Talk about Trevor's pitch sequence. You know a little bit about his pitches in this style?
Yes, he's got a lot of different arm angles, a good screwball, a great 12-6 drop, and a nice finger riser that almost acts like a lefty riser. So he's going to change speeds and change arm angles a lot.
Love to hear that. Trevor Bauer, nice play. That's going to be a foul ball. Foul ball, foul ball, foul ball.
So what? Uh-oh.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Okay.
Foul ball. This is the yellow one here.
Yes, yeah.
So this is the one they got to hit. Anything in this net or that net is going to be a foul ball. I'm pointing like the audience can see me.
I know,
Let me rephrase that, folks. The first 2 sections of netting before the yellow. And now this one's in play. Brett Kalady over to Cale Foreman, makes the out. What a play. That's the defense we like to see.
Absolutely.
That's a fast-paced defense that we love to see in this style. Makes it exciting. Fans can follow. Replay coming here so you can see Brett Kalady with a nice play. Ranges to his left, and that was easy pickings for Brett Kalady to Cale Foreman. First out of the inning. And here comes probably one of the most dangerous hitters with a yellow bat in the past year and a half, Tommy Hernandez. Tommy Hernandez was the 2025 All-Star captain from California. He's headed to graduate school. Played some JUCO baseball as well. Tommy Hernandez, one of the better personalities in wiffle ball.
Oh, that could go. Tommy Hernandez is different.
Tommy Hernandez has his big league moment. First home run of this game, first home run of his season.
Let's go, baby! Come on! Let's go!
Guy's excited. That's what you love to see. Not a better human out there than Tommy Hernandez, by the way.
Tommy Hernandez, we have mic'd up, as you can tell there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Tommy Hernandez with a big league blast.
Slider just stayed back and drove it to right center.
Sean Hornberger up now, the second rookie.
Hey, is unbelievable.
Pitch from Trevor Bauer, Sean Hornberger there. That home run from Tommy Hernandez, big difference maker right there. Sean Hornberger put something on it, but nice play from Trevor Bauer. Stuck it.
Hey, yeah. Atlanta Bowlers are great defensively. I think this defensive front they have, we should be seeing this a lot moving forward.
Oh, still can't get over the big blast from Tommy Hernandez. Absolutely crushed.
Mike Stiles got to be very happy at that.
Jeremy Adams now up, sporting the no hat look, and his hair is getting longer. Jeremy Adams, great hitter. Played all over the country, Jeremy Adams. Was on this Miami Mirage team last year, one of their better hitters that they had. The U17 national champion.
If you're Trevor Bauer here, it's a 1-0 ball game. You got 2 outs. Really got to bear down and just try and get out of this inning down 1.
There's 2 outs in the inning. Definitely not out of it. And nobody on base. No pressure right now. Well, excuse me. As Jeremy Adams makes a 4-pitch walk here. And this will be the first at-bat for Cam Smith.
4 straight balls after that homer. That's not what you love to see if you're an Atlanta Baller fan here. But ground ball, force out a second.
Cam Smith, St. Louis, Missouri native. Swings through that one. St. Louis, Missouri native like Nelly, and also came in with a Julio Jones Falcons jersey. Both of them are in attendance today. 2-1 count now to Cam from Trevor Bauer. Jeremy Adams on first base. Trevor Bauer working very quickly here.
Yes, he is. That was gas, top pipe. You got to be ready to hit, man. You got to be ready in the box. Looks like he's just sticking with that riser slider. I would love to see Trevor Bauer get a screwball working or just show his secondary pitches more. Keep these Miami Mirage hitters off balance.
Pitch to Cam Smith here from Trevor Bauer. Ooh,
what an eye.
Inside pitch, 70 miles an hour. Another one, quick one, but Cam's ready for it this time and makes the play at second. Fielder's choice for Cale Foreman as Cam grounds out to Cam grounds out to Cale, excuse me. And that'll do it for the first inning. 1-0 after a Tommy Hernandez home run. We'll be back for second half action here at Assembly Studios.
The championship word is Eat more chicken?
How many syllables?
Eat more chicken. Eat more chicken. 4. Sound it out.
EATMORCHIKIN. Eat more chicken.
Correct?
Yes! That's why we practice.
As baseball CEO of H2O, I'm here to make sure this game runs on the best hydration. This is baseball's water.
Show me Ice Mountain.
Arrowhead.
I see you, Deer Park. Poland Spring. Ozarka. Show me Zephyr Hills. From the springs to the field, because in baseball, there's hydration, and then there's our spring water.
Welcome to the FIFA World Cup.
And we are back, top of the second action here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. 1-0. Your Miami Mirage, an early lead over the Atlanta Ballers. And the big difference, obviously, in inning number 1, Jordan, was the shot from Tommy Hernandez. And I'm pretty sure we have Tommy Hernandez mic'd up. Tommy, do you hear us?
I do. Can you hear me?
We can. Tommy, talk us through that at-bat. What were you feeling? I mean, that was second pitch, and see you later. We were ecstatic here in the booth.
Honestly, just glory to God. It was just trying to calm my nerves because this is a lot. Like, this is a big thing. I really am thankful for my teammates. A lot of them have a lot of veteran experience in big games, so they were like, hey, we're all good enough to be here. That's why we're here, and I love it. And with Mike Styles putting bat to ball like that to start with, that even helps even more.
And let's talk about Mike Styles. Yes. Mike Styles is a genuine ace that you all have for Miami Mirage, getting out of that 1-2-3. Was he pumped for that home run and said, now it's my turn? I got you, Tommy.
Yeah, once I came over to Mike, you just see you can just see like this is what our team's going to do all year type look. This is a new look for us for the Miami Mirage, and we're ready to go. This is a team ready to put up runs and have a lot of fun. That rhymed too. Dr. Seuss me, baby.
Guys, you didn't even know it.
We appreciate you being on the mic. We're going to do play-by-play, and then we're going to ask questions here and there to you. But nice pitch from Mike Styles to get us started there against Brandon Crone. 1-0 ball game after the mic'd up Tommy Hernandez hits a home run. Tommy, you also, besides being a great hitter, you're just a great teammate. Talk about this team as the pitch from Styles misses low. Talk about this team and how hyped up you get each other and excited you are, when you saw each other yesterday in the hotel getting ready for this first game.
It was amazing, and it was so much. It was so fun. I got to actually get picked up by my mom with Jeremy and Sean, so getting to talk with them beforehand, and we got to meet last night together, and it was just so much fun. I had such a blast. It's just such a blessing from God from these guys. These guys are we have veteran leadership, we have young bloods to get ready into this league, and it's so great. It's just such a good team, and we all in total just want to have fun, and that's all that matters. It's a wiffle ball, and we want to have fun and play the game we love.
Well, it looks like you're having fun, and ball don't lie there as Mike Styles makes the strikeout against Brandon Crone. I mean, Johnny Gunn and Cam are playing great defense. Mike's pitching well. Tommy, you're crushing the ball. Everything's firing on all cylinders for the Miami Mirage now as Jack Roth comes up to the plate now. Mike Styles is that difference maker, Jordan, for this team, and you can tell already in one inning the impact he's making. As Tommy said, it's not just his play on the field, but it's his presence, right?
Yes, he's a very great guy. He brings a lot of good energy and calms everyone else around him. He's attacking the strike zone well. He's got command of all of his pitches. I mean, you couldn't be happy if you're a Miami Mirage fan right now.
Miami Mirage, another one, back-to-back strikes there. Miami Mirage with the number 6 preseason power rankings. Some people think that is way too low. Tries a little curveball there, 67.
Could be where that knuckleball comes when Mike Styles gets ahead in the count. He loves to let that knuckleball work and let it do whatever it decides.
Tommy, what do you think about the knuckleball from Mike Styles? It's the best one we've seen so far in the league.
Oh, it's literally the most insane pitch.
Oh,
he was
there it
saying
is.
it in warm-ups to us, and that's like he's just such a beast. He just has this knuckleball that just moves so much different than any pitch in the league, and I'm just glad it's on my team because I don't have to face it. He's just such a difference maker for our team to have someone like that, and to have someone like Sean who can take extra pitching roles that that we didn't really have as much as we wanted to last year. So it's just really great to have that extra help with the arms on this team with Sean and Mike, especially Mike right now on the mound, and having the defense with adding John Paul Gunn as well.
Connor Smith swings through that one. Mike Stiles continuing to show his dominance on the mound. What do you think, Tommy? How loud is you going to be if we get 1, 2, 3 right here again?
Oh, ball in play.
Ooh, foul.
Foul ball.
Great
oh yeah,
play by
if we
Cam
get 1, 2, 3 right now, I'll get so hyped. I would mute my mic at this point because I can't stop smiling ever since I drafted these guys. It's just been such a light. And I'm having so much fun here in Atlanta. It's just such a blessing by God. And each other, yo! Ooh, that's a good hit.
Right to the
hey,
wall.
two!
A nice hit from Connor Smith.
Okay.
Connor Smith.
That was a great swing.
And that's why the Ballers
It's okay. You got it.
drafted Connor Smith to get those big hits for them at the top of their lineup.
Yes.
Brett Kalady now going to be up.
Just landed right down the middle.
He's a great bat for Kalady. One of the guys that you want at the dish with a runner on, possibly take the lead with one swing.
Yeah.
Great pitch by Stiles.
As
Starting
here,
count 0-1.
Tommy Hernandez on with us, mic'd up. The first base runner that Mike Stiles has given up, but you know it's not going to bother him. Base runners happen. Talk about the venue, Tommy. Talk about the atmosphere. What do you think?
This is insane. Like when we walked in this morning, close by Mike. And when we walked in this morning, it was beautiful. We were like all jaws dropping to the floor. This is,
boy, let me get a replay on that one.
Come on, let's go. That's a great job.
Knuckleball dancing for Mike
We got you,
Stiles.
Mike. Great job.
Replay here for you. Mike Stiles, look at that knuckleball. Nasty from Mike Stiles.
Yeah, that's one of the nastiest
That was a
knuckleballs you'll see in the
Oh my
country.
I thought that was a drop ball.
Mike
Dude,
Stiles.
That was a knuckleball.
Tommy Hernandez, we're going to let you go. Be a part of your team. Thank you so much for being here. Anything you want to say to the people before you go, Tommy?
God loves you, Jesus loves you, but also thank you so much to all the fans that are here, and I hope to see you at next weekend as well. Go Miami Mirage, pick us. God bless you guys, thank you.
Thanks, Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy. Nobody better Tommy Hernandez. Great
Oh,
guy.
man.
One of the best guys in the game of wiffle ball.
Tommy Hernandez. Tommy Hernandez is one of the one-of-one people that you can think of in the sport. And again, one of those players that just burst onto the scene, not just because of how great he is on the field, but how great he is off as well.
Yes.
So glad that he could be our first mic'd up session. I think you were supposed to be mic'd up, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, it didn't really work out.
For
You know, a lot of energy that first game. There was a lot happening. Just glad we came out victorious.
1-0 your score here in Atlanta, Georgia. The Atlanta Ballers are hoping to put a stopper to this Miami offense so they can get to the top of the third and make a statement themselves. Have not scored their first run yet this season. Trevor Bauer 2-0 here to Mike Stiles. Pitcher on pitcher here. Mike Stiles hoping to get his first BLW career hit. The jersey game from every team is amazing.
Yes.
And if you are interested, as Mike Stiles takes the walk there, if anybody's interested in ordering their jersey, you can order them online on the BLW shop. We also have hats and shirts available over in venue today in Atlanta. But go online to blwwiffleball.com and check out the team shop where you can order some of your favorite shirts from around the league. Here's Tommy Hernandez up again, leaves that screwball outside. Tommy Hernandez, super nice guy, but when he's up to the plate, he is locked.
Yes, he is. Brings a lot of energy. I'm glad Trevor's going to that screwball. We have not seen that up to this point, and that's a pitch that's really going to open things up for him.
I think it's important for him to change it up, especially against Tommy, right? Like,
Yes.
Tommy already saw you. He saw 2 pitches from you last time and took you deep, so.
You hit the slider out, so, I mean, you usually don't want to feed the guy the pitch that he just hit out off you.
Go.
Another pitch, a walk for Tommy Hernandez.
Yeah. Hey, 8 straight.
Yeah, and, I mean, does Atlanta make a move? Because just Trevor does not seem confident. You know, body language isn't there. And this could be our first pitching change of the BLW season. I believe Torrin Rolf is coming out. No, we're
talking to him.
Stick with Trevor Bauer here.
Torrin Roth, captain, you know, of the team, going to be able to make those decisions. I think it's kind of a team effort for the captaincy. you know, Torrin Roth and Brandon Crone have a lot of sway in what they're going to be doing on this Atlanta Ballers team. Trevor Bauer pitching to Sean Hornberger. Rips one past Cale Foreman. That'll be a run for sure. Tommy going to 3. First and third go Miami, as scoring from second base is Mike Stiles on a huge rip from Sean Hornberger.
Great swing there from number 11. And when you got Mike Stiles on the mound now with a 2-0 lead, that could feel like a 13-run lead with how he's pitching today. These Miami Mirage bats, they're booming. Bats are booming in Miami.
Catching up with some of the Atlanta Ballers over here.
And if you're Trevor, man, you got to throw strikes.
As you can...
I think you got to get somebody else on the mound. You got someone that will throw strikes. Cannot put people on for free.
Yeah, Trevor Bauer pitching to Jeremy Adams here. Jeremy takes the walk in. That's got to be it for him. I mean, you got to make that decision. They're too distracted by what's going on in venue.
But the body language isn't there. He's throwing strikes.
They're talking about it. You see Torrin Roth over there talking to Brandon Crone, the manager, is trying to figure out what they can do. Honestly, this is probably the decision, and this is a huge spot for Cam Smith. Cam wants to get hot here. He made some contact, fielder's choice, and making a that's a fair
foul
ball.
Fair. Out at 1. Safe at the plate. Jeremy's going to send it. I believe that's out of play.
Out of play. Probably gets the run anyway on that one. So that is an out for Cam Smith, but clears the bases.
Hey, ball in play. Putting the ball in play, good things happen. You got guys on base. You got to put it in play.
Cam Smith gets the out, but then the parade just happened to roll around.
Hornburner. Sean Hornburner is fast, man. He was right behind Stiles there.
They moved Jeremy Adams back 2/3, so 2 runs went in.
Miami's looking very comfortable in the box this game. Very, very comfortable. A lot of great at-bats from them.
Mike Stiles back up to the plate.
Oh, that could go!
Hits the wall. That's a single. RBI single from Mike Stiles.
RBI backside single there out of Mikey Stiles, Long Island native. You love to see it.
You got to save that ball, right?
Yeah, save that ball.
First career hit. I mean, Mike Stiles' first career BLW hit, as Miami Mirage are pouring it on and proving to the naysayers that they should have been a top 5 team in the preseason power rankings.
And those that don't know, Mike Stiles is a physical education teacher in Long Island, New York. So
a lot of PE teachers in wiffle ball.
Yeah, a lot of great PE teachers there. Great guy.
Mike Stiles,
I believe he was a closer for Long Island University, CW Post.
LIU D1 baseball player Mike Stiles from New York, 27 years old, and the number 4 pick for the Miami Mirage, and already you can tell his presence is here.
Such great at-bats from the Miami Mirage. They seem so confident they're not expanding the strike zone. They're hitting the strikes that are in the zone. I mean, they look very difficult to beat.
Tommy Hernandez giving us a little shout out.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, Cale Foreman, Connor Smith, in my opinion, they have to be the ones to hype this team up. They were drafted for a reason. We need to get back into this game. We can't have the body language that the Ballers are showing right now, especially in front of your ownership group.
Yes.
Make a change, get some excitement.
Things can change in this style and in this format so quickly. So you got to just stay in the game. You got to stay competitive, man, and have faith in your lineup.
Trevor Bauer coming back to the mound after collecting balls. Sean Hornberger had a rope over into right field past Cale Foreman last at bat. 5-0 your score here. Miami in the lead.
Oh, I like that. Right on. It's still a tad late.
Absolutely ripping the ball right now. Sean Hornberger looks super comfortable in the plate, in the box. Sean Hornberger takes the walk. Bases loaded again, and there's still no movement.
Yeah, but here's the dilemma, right?
Yep,
you're down 5-0. If you put in another arm, you wipe him out for your next game. So is it worth putting in another arm? These are the decisions that teams are going to have to make.
Yeah,
are you almost going to punt this game?
Yeah, you have to.
By leaving him in there, or go to another arm and have faith in your offense to score 6.
The strategies that will play out in this style, especially with the rule of if they pitch in that game, they can't pitch in the next one. Jeremy Adams sees a strike go by there. Trevor's got to find it. You got to eat it for your Ballers team. Get him out of this one and get back up to the plate, score some runs, put some pressure on, and anything can happen.
You could just tell the game's speeding up on Trevor Bauer. He's not really taking his time. He's kind of just getting the ball and throwing on autopilot. And in times of adversity, you really need to hyper-focus and hyper-think on your pitch sequence and try and hit corners, try and change your sequence, and just keep hitters off balance. This is where you need to be thinking the most in moments like this.
This is an absolutely electric game with so much action happening. And it almost feels like at any moment, any pitch can restart that action with a nice hit off of the piping from Trevor Bauer. Hopefully gets him there. Nice pitch, 70 miles an hour. Huge strikeout from Trevor Bauer. It's got to help his confidence, Jordan.
Absolutely. I mean, getting the first out of the inning is always big. That being said, we're still loaded, but we got to force an inning bag. You're hoping for a ground ball to Trevor, and he throws a missile right off the strike zone to get that runner out going home.
How about this? Cam Smith up again with bases loaded. Last time it happened, it was a in and out swirling foul ball that came back in play. Got the run, got an out, but got all 3 RBIs in the case. Bases loaded for Cam Smith. Mike Stiles awaits on third, 42 feet away.
All over Cam Smith. 103 off the bat, that is, not from the pitch. Good exit velo there from Cam Smith.
Fouls it off. Cam Smith, 2-2 count, 5-0 Miami in the lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Pitch from number 52.
Great eye there.
Oh.
Bases loaded, 2-2. Very effective at-bat, man.
Full count. 2-2 is what they're calling it. Cam Smith fouls it off.
What was that pitch? I see 85 off the bat, but not sure what the initial.
Yeah. We're not in a very good location for that. It swings through that one. It's 72. Nice pitch from Trevor Bauer, and that will do it. Gets out of the inning. 5-0 your score. We are headed to the top of the third inning. Miami in the lead against Atlanta, 5-0. We'll see you next.
Talk the rules of wiffle ball. 3 innings, 2 fielders, and 1 pitcher. Batters use the official yellow bat, and pitchers throw the original wiffle ball clean, scuffed, or cut as long as it's under 75 miles an hour. No plate umpire, pitchers throw to a physical strike zone 17 inches off the ground, measuring 23 by 28 inches. Any ball hit in play requires base running, and most standard baseball rules apply for recording outs. 6 runs max per inning, 7 players per roster, and 1 World Series all 10 teams are fighting for at the end of the summer. This is Big League Wiffle Ball.
Where would I be without ICF?
I don't know who I would have talked to.
Without the foundation, I wouldn't be playing tennis, I wouldn't be at Dartmouth, and I wouldn't have reconnected with my mom.
I can be whoever I want to be. Being sensitive is like my superpower.
I know I'm headed in the right direction.
And we're back at the Assembly Studios here in Atlanta, Georgia. Give it up for the Atlanta Falcons cheerleaders, Jordan, in attendance
High quality
today.
entertainment here. You know, what else could you ask for? Love being here in Atlanta. Thanks to the Atlanta Falcons cheerleaders for stepping out.
Absolutely. 5-0 Miami Mirage in the lead over the Atlanta home team Ballers. Julio Jones in attendance. You know, the Atlanta Falcon cheerleaders in attendance. Just Atlanta, Atlanta, Atlanta today. We love being here in this city.
Absolutely. And now it's 5-0 going into the top of the third, right? But this game is far from over, man. Things can change very, very quickly in this style. His knuckleball has been very effective, Mike Stiles. But what he's been using to set up that knuckleball is that riser. Can the Atlanta Ballers pull the trigger on that riser? Because he's been pounding the strike zone. You got to think, third time through the lineup, we know the sequences. We got to attack that riser early in the count so we don't fall 0-2 in that knuckleball danger zone.
And we saw Connor Smith absolutely torch one to center field, and he's got to get his team moving. Absolutely. He's got to get them going. It takes one swing of the bat to all of a sudden start a rally, and all of a sudden make Mike Stiles a little more pressure, and then you never know what could happen. Like you said, it is not over, especially in this style. This is not fast pitch. This is monitored speed limit.
Yes.
Got to get underneath that 75, and those hitters got to come up with some confidence, and this guy has it. Torrin Roth has the confidence, 343 batting average last season. Wants to start off this correctly for his team. Let's see what happens. Pitch from Mike Stiles.
80. Okay, that's on the swing 84. I believe the pitch was good. Pitch was below 75.
Umpire calls it good. Mike Stiles coming with second pitch, 6-6.
Wow. Man. Was that a strike?
It was a strike.
Oh, what a spot.
Hit the bottom of the pipe.
Here comes the knuckleball. 0-2, Timmy Wake, knuckleball time, baby.
Mike Stiles, number 7 with the pitch. Starting early, knuckleball way behind. Sometimes that happens. That's what knuckleballs do.
That's good, though. If the hitter, if you don't know where it's going, the hitter has no clue where it's going as well.
Just about making them uncomfortable, especially 0-2, and there it is again.
Oh, man. Torrin's got a family, you know. I got to take care of this guy.
2-2 count here to Torrin Roth. Mike Stiles with the pitch just blows that rising slider right by him. 67 miles an hour, out number 1 for Mike Stiles.
That changes speeds when you see 2 knuckleballs, and then that hard rise, that riser seems like it's coming in at 97, even though it's registering at 68.
And that slider looking like it was going to hit you like the other knuckleballs did, and then coming back in does not help the psyche there. Screwed riser.
Stiles looks like he's finding his full repertoire of pitches. He's getting confident every inning that he is out here.
And that's dangerous for this Atlanta Ballers team. Strike 2.
And what he's throwing, nothing with crazy movement other than that knuckleball. He's just an absolute pitcher. He knows how to control the strike zone. He knows how to attack batters.
Mike Stiles pitch down the middle.
Stickable.
I mean, couldn't be any prettier than that. Mike Stiles, 2 outs, 2 quick outs here.
And hey, you're up 5-0. You gotta attack the strike zone.
Here's the replay here, so you can see this strikeout of Brandon Crone. Knuckleball down the middle. Can't do anything about it, freezes him. Now with Jack Roth, the last hope for the Atlanta Ballers. The home team does not want to start 0-2 here, and they got to get a 2-out rally rolling. Pitch from Stiles. Misses. Nice eyes from Jack Roth here. Turn this game around for his Atlanta Ballers. A good swing, but top of the zone, good spot from Mike Stiles.
Just a little bit late, and I think the hitters, they're not used to the velocity, you know, like this is a medium pitch style, but pitchers are throwing some queso up there today.
Comes up on you quick indeed, just like that.
70 miles an hour. We still got 5 more to go.
Oh yeah, people are a little kick save and a beaut from Mike Stiles.
Action there. As an all-around athlete.
Kick saves, World Cup coming to Atlanta this year, so another Atlanta sports event. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Mirage. 3 strikeouts in the 3rd inning for Mike Stiles. Jordan Robles, thanks for being here.
I gotta go warm up. We're playing Boston Harbor Hawks next.
That's right.
Go Naturals. Shout out Mike Stiles.
Los Angeles Naturals will be next. We thank you for joining us, Jordan, in the booth. The Ballers dropped the first 2 games. We're going to head to a break. We'll be back for your next game here at Assembly Studios. 5-0, Miami Mirage. Take the win over the Ballers.
Let's talk the rules of wiffle ball. 3 innings, 2 fielders, and 1 pitcher. Batters use the official yellow bat, and pitchers throw the original wiffle ball clean, scuffed, or cut as long as it's under 75 miles an hour. No plate umpire, pitchers throw to a physical strike zone 17 inches off the ground, measuring 23 by 28 inches. Any ball hit in play requires base running, and most standard baseball rules apply for recording outs. 6 runs max per inning, 7 players per roster, and 1 World Series all 10 teams are fighting for at the end of the summer. This is Big League Wiffle Ball.
The championship word is yacht more chicken?
How many syllables?
Yacht more chicken. Yacht more chicken. 4.
Sound it out.
EATMORCHIKIN. Eat more chicken.
Correct?
Yes! That's why we practice.
As baseball CEO of H2O, I'm here to make sure this game runs on the best hydration. This is baseball's water.
Show me Ice Mountain.
Arrowhead.
I see you, Deer Park. Poland Spring. Ozarka. Show me Zephyr Hills. From the springs to the field, because in baseball, there's hydration, and then there's our spring water.
Where would I be without ICF?
I don't know who I would have talked to.
Without the foundation, I wouldn't be playing tennis, I wouldn't be at Dartmouth, and I wouldn't have reconnected with my mom.
I can be whoever I want to be. Being sensitive is like my superpower.
I know I'm headed in the right direction.
This is the Pocket Radar Smart Coach, an essential training tool for any athlete who is looking to get better and play college baseball. This technology allows players to track velocities and build training routines around the metrics that the Smart Coach device delivers. The Pocket Radar Smart Coach is used at every level of the game, from younger players trying to earn a college scholarship to professionals. What this technology does is incredible. Whether you're a pitcher or a hitter, this device helps ball players train harder, train smarter, and compete more effectively. If you're looking to help your ball player get better, Pocket Radar is a product you need to incorporate into your training.
From the backyard to the bright lights, what began as a dream has become a spectacle, and the action continues here in Atlanta. The fans have packed the stands, the players are ready, and another showdown is moments away. Opening day has delivered, and we're just getting started. Welcome back to Big League Wiffle Ball at Assembly Studios. Again, my name is Sam Skibby, your host on this journey through the regular season, and today is opening day. Alongside me in this next game, as my color commentator, we have Brandon Crone of the Atlanta Ballers. Brandon, you're 2 games deep already. Team's 0-2, but you still have 2 more games to go. Is the squad trying to get back into the swing of things as you head into the second half of your day?
You know, you got to stay positive. Obviously not the start we want, but we're going to be coming in 2 games in the next slate, a fresh crowd, fresh start, some time in between. We're going to, just regroup. I think the team chemistry is still on point. Some things not going our way, mainly in the first game. That was a rough one there against a very good Mirage team, but we're confident in our abilities to bounce back and just continue to play for the city of Atlanta.
Absolutely. Let's talk about that Mirage game. It was another chapter written in a historic opening day. The Mirage gets it started with Tommy Hernandez, a huge home run against Trevor Bauer to get us started, and he was mic'd up and absolutely hyped. Sean Hornberger ripped one over that started the carousel running that went along for the Mirage in that second inning, and then a little hit from Mike Stiles hits it over to the wall, and so many players on this Mirage team made an impact on offense. And we'll head to the next game, which Mike Stiles, he pitched so well. It's exciting to see who's going to be pitching for the Miami Mirage next and who's going to be pitching for these teams that have already pitched as well. The Naturals and the Harbor Hawks are the next one that we have. We're going to go through the lineups here and talk about both of these teams, Brandon, who have an important game ahead of them. The Naturals want to get started. They want to stay hot at 2-0. Their lineup includes Vin Lee, Jordan Robles, Dallas Allen, Preston Colm, and Mike Whitty. Again, this is going to be the same roster that came out for the first game. This team has loaded with experience. They won their game 1-0 against you guys. It was a close game. Cale Foreman pitched incredible for you all and really held this offense in check.
Yeah, huge shout out to Cale. He pitched amazing. Heartbreaker mainly on a double play in the second inning that kind of killed any momentum we could have got here against a really tough Naturals team. We were proud how we played. Sometimes things don't fall your way, and hats off to a great team.
And the Harbor Hawks lineup, Kyle Von Slossagen, Randy Dalby, Jake Sullivan, Jonathan Dalby, and Jim Ballion. Jim Ballion will not be on the mound for the Harbor Hawks in this game, but we are going to get to it very quickly as the Harbor Hawks want to continue their success today Harbor Hawks, Naturals. This is the first of 2 matchups, Brandon, that they're going to play today. So this is home and away matchup for the Naturals Harbor Hawks, and then they're going to have switch home and away for our last game of the evening. It's going to be the first series, and this game always has a rivalry feel to it, right? This is Boston. This is New York, right? It's that, LA. Boston, LA. It's that East Coast, West Coast rivalry that they have, but these guys have been playing each other for such a long time.
Yeah, these two teams have a lot of history from our fast pitch circuit as well, facing off in multiple bracket play events, the Scottsdale Championship, and of course the semifinals in the fast pitch playoffs. Naturals had their number. I don't think the Harbor Hawks got it done, but the common denominator for the Naturals in those games was Connor Jaso, who is no longer on the team. So we need to see who for the Naturals here can take that step up and try to continue this, or can the Harbor Hawks finally make it a true rivalry?
Yeah, Los Angeles is 4-0 against Boston in the fast pitch circuit in 2025. And now this is their first of 2 matchups that they have here tonight. Tom Gannon will be on the mound for the Harbor Hawks. Harbor Hawks dropped the first one in overtime, extra innings with the Philadelphia Wiffle Ball Club. They do not want to start 0-2 here. An important game, and could make the Naturals go to 1-1 while they go to 1-1 as well. First pitch from Tom Gannon to Vin Lee. Tom Gannon, the lefty, going against Vin Lee. First pitch, 69 mile an hour. Sliding riser, strike 1.
Gannon, just such a crafty pitcher. I mean, just able to mix up so well in both styles.
This is a great style for Tom Gannon. After he hits one low on the sliding riser, he goes up top on the zone for Vin Lee. Behind him, he's got Kayvon and Jake Sullivan out in the field. Foul ball. Tom Gannon really known for pitching a lot of strikes. He's going to keep all the hitters on their toes. Tom Gannon has a lot of pitches to work with as well. Kayvon and Jake Sullivan ready behind him. Here's the pitch from the lefty. And gets him with the first one. 64 mile an hour drop ball, drops just below Vin Lee. Misses that one, but Vin Lee is ready for the next one. Brings up Jordan Robles. Jordan was my color commentator the past 2 games. Called some great hits, great moments in those games 2 and 3 here in Atlanta, Georgia. 73, that always looks hot when it gets to that 73, 74, 75 miles an hour. So, Cronin, how did it feel down there? How was the atmosphere of the game? You know, it's an electric atmosphere here.
Oh, it was electric. Us being the hometown team here as well, we got a lot of people cheering us on that we're looking to keep playing for. You know, sitting down there, you got Julio Jones and Nelly behind you. I mean, what an experience. And you get to just play the game that we love so much in front of people on a broadcast. We're blessed. Couldn't ask for much more.
Absolutely. The atmosphere is incredible here. 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Tom Gannon pitching to Jordan Robles. Pitch to him. Ball. 3 balls now to Jordan Robles. Jordan looks to set the tone for his team. They call him Jumpman for a reason. Jumpman always likes to get things started. Pitch to Jordan Robles from Tom Gannon. Floater, and that'll be a walk, and he does. He likes to get his team hyped. Jordan Robles on first base for his team.
May see a big test here for this Harbor Hawks fielding tandem of Jake Sullivan and Kayvon. 2 very respected fielders in their own right in both fast pitch and medium pitch formats.
Joaquin Jimenez will be the courtesy runner. That must mean that Jordan Robles will be pitching for this team in the second game. Joaquin Jimenez. Preston Colm up, hits one. Cannot handle it as Tom Gannon, as Preston Colm is on. Preston Colm with a nice hit. It's all about putting the ball in play, Brandon. You just got to make sure you make contact, put the ball in play. Anything can happen, especially on this turf. It goes so fast to these fielders. Tom Gannon couldn't handle it. Preston Colm on first. Joaquin Jimenez on second. Running for Jordan Robles. Ball 1 to Dallas Allen here.
Yeah, those are always tough. Those hard hit ones up the middle to the pitcher.
Oh, yeah. Nice swing from Dallas Allen there. Swung just underneath the riser of Tom Gannon. Tom Gannon now, the lefty pitches so slow from his windup, try to throw him off. Another great swing from Dallas Allen, just missing. He knows it. 2 strikes on Dallas Allen here. 75-mile-an-hour limit has come into play here at Assembly Studios. Ball 61 miles an hour. Tried to slow it down, Tom Gannon.
Yeah, he's just so good at mixing speeds. In addition to mixing his location as well, he can also just mix speeds so well.
You're absolutely right, Brandon. That's one of the most important things you can do in this style is change speeds, and does it there from 61 to 69 drop ball right there. Tom Gannon with a nice sequence there to get the out. 2 outs in the inning for Tom Gannon, 2 strikeouts, and now we'll face off against Mike Whitty. Whitty, the reigning Cy Young Award winner for BLW, and pre-game he told me he was not pitching this year. In the new style, will not be pitching, but he gets to hold the plastic stick in his hand. He can swing it from the left side. One of the faster players here in the game. Nice pitch from Tom Gannon, hits the top. Tom Gannon to Mike Whitty. Here comes the pitch. Nice pitch there. Top of the zone to the bottom of the zone from Tom Gannon.
It's tough to think that Whitty, to pitch in this format, has to slow his speed by almost 30 miles an hour, topping out at 105 on the gun in these two teams' last matchups in the playoffs.
Would be fun to see, once, but 2-2 count now here to Mike Whitty. Top of the first inning, zeros here, but 2 runners on base. The Naturals are threatening. Pitch to Whitty, leaves that one up.
Great discipline here from Whitty in this at-bat.
An important pitch here from Tom Gannon. Tom Gannon has to give him a strike here. Mike Whitty waits, gets the strike he needed, but fouls it off. Stay full count. Preston and Joaquin on the mound on the bases for the Naturals. And here we go, folks. Pitch from Tom Gannon to Mike Whitty. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. Bases are loaded, Brandon. And Vin Lee gets his redemption tour.
Yeah, what an at-bat there from Whitty. Huge spot. Refreshing to see him hit, as he didn't hit much in the fast pitch circuit. And he comes up big there. He's going to load the bases for one of the most dangerous hitters, Vin Lee.
Vin Lee is one of the most dangerous two-way players in the league. Mike Whitty did his job passing the bat to one of the best. Vin Lee lets it go, and this is where it starts to hurt for Tom Gannon. He has to lock in here. It's only the top of the first, and you don't want to go into the bottom without a lead. Having to chase. Nice swing from Vin Lee there. Fouls it off. Kyle Von Soskin talking to his teammate Tom Gannon, giving him some words of advice. Kayvon, also a great pitcher in his own right, has a lot of experience. Nice pitch there. If that's what he told him, it definitely worked. 1-2 count to Vin Lee. Vin Lee does not want to get the first and the third out of the inning. On the flip side, for Tom Gannon, this would be an electric moment for him early in his pitching 2026 career.
Great discipline there from Vin on 2 strikes.
2-2 count, folks. Buckle up. Here we go. This is far from over. This at bat could go the distance. Pitch from Tom. Swing and a miss, and a big one for Tom Gannon. Leaves the bases loaded. Harbor Hawks get out of it. Let's see a replay on this pitch. Big pitch for Tom Gannon. Nice riser going out of the zone. That's exactly what he needed. Kind of let Vin Lee bite on that one. I mean, that barely missed the zone too. So perfect pitch for Tom Gannon. Unbelievable sequence for him. Way to get out of it, Tom Gannon. We talked about all that electric atmosphere that we have, Brandon, in this intense tennis studio that was transformed overnight to turf, all of a sudden looking like one of the most unique and incredible wiffle ball fields that we've been a part of. How is it on the field, though? Like, is it, when you play on it, does it feel like a real field, or do you feel like it's something you've never been on before?
Oh, it feels incredible. It's definitely a different vibe. It feels like an arena. From the bases, the lighting, looking around, seeing people surrounding you, screens, seeing yourself on the screen. it's a surreal experience, something I've had to get used to because I've never done anything like this before, especially for wiffle ball. But a lot of dreams are coming true today.
This is a professional atmosphere for this professional wiffle ball league. And this arena, as you can see on the time lapse here, I mean, just an amazing amount of work had to go through with the crew to put this together. This was an empty warehouse just a couple weeks ago. I mean, they had to have this completely transformed to make it a tennis court. So intense tennis was here, and then all of a sudden, it's changed to a wiffle ball court. So this was an empty warehouse, nothing but just walls, ceiling, and some stairs. And it's amazing what they've done with this place. There's a practice court behind home plate, seats everywhere. We had sold-out crowd today in the afternoon. We got a sold-out crowd this evening. So such an exciting atmosphere here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. This Boston Harbor Hawks team, they're the number 5 preseason ranked team. It's going to be interesting to see how the preseason rankings come out after this one. Our team's going to, if Harbor Hawks drop this one, then all of a sudden they might start lowering in the rankings. Somebody like the Miami Mirage had a big win against you guys, and they might raise in the rankings, being the number 6 team. So anything can happen throughout the season, and every single game matters. This will be the final game on all of our regional networks, so thank you for watching on YouTube or any of your regional networks. We're going to head to ESPN Plus after a break. We're here for the 5:30 Eastern Time game, where we will get started on ESPN Plus, exclusively on ESPN Plus, so make sure you add that to your Disney Hulu bundle.
Oh, yeah. I got a lot of folks at home going to be tuning into that. Shout out you guys. I'm sure you're listening to me right now. That's going to be exciting. We kick off that slate, too, the Ballers, so looking forward to it.
Exciting stuff indeed. Jordan Robles on the mound now. He had somebody running for him, so we knew he was going to be there, and facing off against Kyle Von Slossingen to lead it off. That Jordan Robles drop ball looked like it was 88 miles an hour. It's just coming in from a closer distance, and it just moves so much. Out of the hand is when the radar picks it up, but the movement is so violent that it ends up looking like it's coming into 80 plus.
Mechanics of Robles as well are just so flawless. I mean, definitely anyone looking to get into the game can model themselves after.
I have modeled some of my pitching sequences off of Jordan Robles, and I am almost a decade his senior. And it's a nice pitch from Jordan Robles, just a nice little floating riser there that freezes Kyle Von Slossingen for the first out. You got to believe that Jordan's going to be locked in here on the mound and wants to make quick work of this Harbor Hawks lineup. But he's got to face off against one of the more experienced players in the league, Mr. Randy Dalby. Randy had a great first game against the Philadelphia Wiffle Ball Club. It's almost like the Wiffle Ball Club was pitching around Randy, and Randy takes one. That is a single.
Oh, yeah. I think it's the first time we've had that.
It's the first time it's been stuck. I don't know if it's going to be a single or a double, but I think it's supposed to be a single if he grabs it, holds his hands up, it's a double. So I think you're supposed to just go for it and play it. Play it off of the net, everybody. Play it off of the net. Jake Sullivan swinging. Single from Randy Dalby, though. That was a nice hit. Couple feet to his left, and it would have been a home run to get this game started.
Yeah, for a second I thought I was going to go the distance.
Foul ball from Jake Sullivan, getting his first at-bats as a Boston Harbor Hawk in 2026. Infield the same for the Naturals, with Mike Whitty directing Preston Coleman traffic. Left and right side for the Naturals look to be their cornerstones there. Nice eye by Jake Sullivan. This is Jake Sullivan's style, let me tell you, Brandon. I mean, he's a good fast pitch player, but this is more of his speed, more of his style. We're going to probably see him pitching a little bit later. Strikeout for Jordan Robles. That's 2 Ks in the book. Randy's brother John now up to the plate. Software engineer from Mesa, Arizona. John Dalby fouls one off here. 38 years old. 4.0 pickleball player as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good pickleball player. Former college tennis player turned pickleball player now, and he's in the perfect venue here in the Intense Arena. Pitch from Jordan Robles. Low to Jonathan Dalby. Jonathan Dalby, an offensive powerhouse for this Boston Harbor Hawks team, has actually been one of the few people in the world to hit a home run off of the person at the shortstop position, Mike Whitty.
Had a huge home run in the PLW Fast Pitch playoffs against the Dallas Pandas as well.
That was the catalyst for them to take that victory, indeed. And there it is. Jonathan Dalby skies one, and it's above. Is it foul, though? It was. Jonathan Dalby knows that was absolutely annihilated.
From our angle, that looked fair.
It did look fair from our angle, but that was 2 inches maybe to the right, and we would have been saying, are you kidding me? An absolute launched ball. And then Jordan comes right back with a hype strikeout for Jordan Robles, and that'll do it. Leaves the runner at first base. We're going to head to a break. 0-0 your score here at Assembly Studios, Boston, Los Angeles. We'll be back for second inning next.
The championship word is yacht more chicken?
How many syllables?
Yacht more chicken. Yacht more chicken. 4.
Sound it out.
EATMORCHIKIN. Eat more chicken.
Correct.
Yes! That's why we practice.
As baseball CEO of H2O, I'm here to make sure this game runs on the best hydration. This is baseball's water.
Show me Ice Mountain.
Arrowhead.
I see you, Deer Park. Poland Spring. Ozarka. Show me Zephyr Hills. From the springs to the field, because in baseball, there's hydration, and then there's our spring water.
Welcome to the FIFA World Cup.
Second inning action here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Your score is tied 0-0. The Boston Harbor Hawks back to the mound. Tom Gannon back out for the next one. Jordan Robles with his second at-bat of the game. A walk in his first at-bat that ended up starting the pressure to put on Tom in that first inning. Tom hoping to get a cleaner inning this time around, Brandon.
Robles as well doing a great job getting out of the last frame. You know, near home run from John Dalby, but wasn't afraid to go right at him the next pitch and get the strikeout.
Yeah, that was an incredible pitch sequence, you know, to go from a huge thundering foul ball and not be swayed by anything. Jordan Robles is not swayed easily, though. He's one of those players that can lock in for anything. Don't call him jump man for nothing. Tom Gannon pitch to Jordan Robles. Jordan Robles ground ball to Kayvon. Kayvon with a dart to Jake Sullivan. What a play. What a play from Kyle Von Sausagen to Jake Sullivan. He threw that ball like a rocket.
Yeah, that was nuts. That's just pure athleticism there from Kayvon.
There's so much pressure with this, and he threw an absolute nuke over there to Jake Sullivan. Good on Jake to catch it, honestly. Preston Colm swings through that one.
Those bullets can sometimes be hard to catch as a first baseman. You got to just hope, you put your hands out there and hope the shortstop gets it to you, and Kayvon does a great job there.
Well, and I tell you what, I mean, Kayvon threw a straight ball.
Yeah.
Good on him. Like, Jake didn't have to move much. He just went right to his hands. And with the speed of Jordan, you really had to make the best play you could. Pitch to Preston Colm. 0-2. Misses. 1-2. Atmosphere is alive here at Assembly Studios. Music thundering. Our broadcast booth is shaking. Strike 3 from Preston Colm into the zone for Tom Gannon with a big strikeout there. 2 down for Tom Gannon. 1-2 so far. You know he'd like to get out of this 1-2-3. Get his team back up in the bottom of the second with 5 hitters, Brandon, this game goes so fast.
Yeah.
You only get 2 or 3 times through to get used to a pitcher. And if there's a pitching change, you might only get 1 with a pitcher. So you got to take advantage of the pitches when they're given to you. Pitch from Tom Gannon here. Swing and a miss from Dallas Allen. 97 on the bat speed from Dallas Allen.
Yeah, he wanted that one. Great bite there from Gannon. Mixing speeds and location. So tempting as the hitter.
Love seeing all the kids and families in the suites hanging around for this final game, and he definitely went with that one. Got to call him there. That was a strike. 2 strikes here now on Dallas Allen. His shortstop, Kayvon, wants this K. Let's see what happens with Tom Gannon here in the pitch. Hits Dallas Allen for a ball. Jake Sullivan coming out to talk to his pitcher, talking through what they think the sequence might be best to go against Dallas Allen. Jake Sullivan knows Dallas really well from previous leagues. Here comes the pitch from Tom Gannon. And the pitch fouls it off. Dallas missed another one.
Yeah, staying alive. Great fight here from the rookie.
Dallas Allen, a rookie. Anything but a rookie, though, has played all around the country. High pressure situations are not lost on Dallas Allen. Here's the pitch. Slowed it down to 59, but could not get it over the zone. If he would have put that in the zone, I think it would have frozen him.
Wow,
that was huge change of speed. Could have been our lowest that we've seen so far today here at Assembly Studios. And swings through that one, 69 miles an hour. Oh, looked like a foul ball now.
Foul ball, wow.
Late fight here from Dallas Allen off the end of the bat. Fouls that one as well, and this is turning into a good one. Get the pitch count out, everybody.
One of the longer, if not longest, ABs we've seen today.
I think that's
in a big spot here.
4th foul ball from Dallas Allen. Tom Gannon lines, throws, swing and a miss. Tom Gannon with a fist bump, and that'll do it. The Harbor Hawks go 1, 2, 3, and they will take the advantage into the bottom of the 2nd inning. Jordan Robles back out to the mound. Harbor Hawks high-fiving in their bench area because they know they have the advantage here. Tell you what, Brandon, this is the first time that we've had a locked 0-0 score. And this is when it gets a little more interesting, these pitching duels that happen. We've seen scores that have been 5-0. We've seen scores that have been 1-0. We've seen scores 3-2. We've seen a bunch of different scores now. And it feels a lot like a baseball game. It really does. I feel like we're watching a fast-paced baseball environment. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, this is, a great battle between 2 of the more premier pitchers in this style. And the Harbor Hawks, though, Tom Gannon winning a battle like that to get the 3rd out on a much better inning, that could be the spark that the offense needs to really rally behind him and put a run on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. This Boston team would like to gain some momentum, and this is the inning to do it. They dropped the first game against the Philadelphia Wiffle Ball Club, and they want to come out and show the #1 preseason power ranked team that they are here to hang. Jordan Robles from New York. He was an all-star last year in BLW. PE teacher from New York. I'm sure his PE students are watching today. First pitch from him in the inning is a strike. Again, that experience in any style of Jordan Robles is why he is one of the most dangerous players in the world. As he drops down, it's 74 miles an hour. That looks like it's coming in at 90. Unbelievable sequences here from Jordan. Let's see if he throws his drop ball in front. He does make it fall flat. That one actually came in faster of a read on the pitching speed, interesting enough. Great pitch from Jordan Robles. Jim Ballion, first at bat of the game, holds steady there. 2-2.
Some veteran takes here from Jim Ballion on these check swings.
Absolutely. He knows that Jordan's not going to go right after him, pitch him something down the middle. Jordan's an experienced pitcher of that, but slows it down to 69 on the screwball. A little finger ball there. Stuck his finger in the hole. For those that don't know, a screwball like that, that's kind of a little slower on the downward trend. He stuck his finger in one of those holes, and when he throws it, it ends up going a little bit slower. Threw off Jim Ballion's timing. Kyle von Slossagen now up Kayvon, as we call him. Beautiful pitch from Jordan Robles. I mean, I thought it was going to hit Kayvon, and all of a sudden he gets the strike. That one too low for a ball. 1-1 count to Kayvon here. One out already for Jordan Robles, but you know Kayvon would like to capitalize here and make his mark in BLW.
Such a classic matchup here as well. Two veterans across so many leagues over the last decade of wiffle ball.
Absolutely. A nice pitch from Jordan Robles. That one just skated across the turf, hits the bottom of the pipe there.
He is painting right now. The last 3 strikes he's thrown haven't hit the tin.
Pitch from Jordan, hits from Kayvon. Nobody is there, misses it. Oh, did he get him? Looks like Kayvon knows it got him. He's going back, and he knows. Yes, Kayvon knows. 2 outs. Hit him in the back. Jordan Robles, what a play. Might need to see a replay of that. Here comes the replay now. Let's see. Kyle Von Sausagen running. Jordan Robles, slow it down. Ooh, if it hit him in the jersey.
Yeah.
I didn't see that ball change, but if it hit him in the jersey, but Kayvon knew it hit him. So 2 outs for Jordan Robles. Call stands on the field. Randy Dalby, ground ball. This will be a tricky play. Jordan pegs him for the 3rd out. Back-to-back ground outs for Jordan Robles. And the 3rd inning we go, folks. That was a quick one.
Such great fielding off the mound from Robles there.
One of the quickest innings we've seen so far here at Assembly Studios. We'll be back. We're locked at zeros in this pitching duel. Boston, Los Angeles, 3rd inning is next.
The Pocket Radar Smart Coach, an essential training tool for any athlete who is looking to get better and play college baseball. This technology allows players to track velocities and build training routines around the metrics that the Smart Coach device delivers. The Pocket Radar Smart Coach is used at every level of the game, from younger players trying to earn a college scholarship to professionals. What this technology does is incredible. Whether you're a pitcher or a hitter, this device helps ball players train harder, train smarter, and compete more effectively. If you're looking to help your ball player get better, Pocket Radar is a product you need to incorporate into your training.
Good evening, I'm Chad Strongjaw. This is the biggest story that I've ever told. Possibly the biggest story that anyone's ever told. Big League Wiffle Ball is coming June 7 on ESPN+. See for yourself, let's just take a look at some highlights up here. Dingers, spitting seeds, drinking beer, having fun. The way that these men are with Max literally walked out on their whole family. Big League Wiffle Ball June 7th, ESPN+.
Sweet Caroline, this game is so good indeed. 0-0 pitching duel here at Assembly Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Naturals and Harbor Hawks. This is a rivalry game, and this rivalry will not end after this game. You will see them again in the evening cap as well on ESPN+. Tom Gannon back on the mound for the Harbor Hawks. Naturals are the away team, Brandon, so this is going to get a little bit dicey for them. They need to score now. They don't want to give the Harbor Hawks a chance to walk it off. They want to put the pressure on.
Yeah, absolutely, and they also got to fight off the momentum that could be gained from a Boston team listening to Sweet Caroline right now, so it's a lot of pressure on them.
It's almost not fair.
Yeah.
It's almost not. Yeah. Mike Whitty getting the thumbs up like, I got this music playing, but can I go? First pitch from Tom Gannon. Maybe a little distracting on the bum for Tom Gannon, but we're rolling nonetheless here in Assembly Studios. Ball one to Mike Whitty. Strike, 70 miles an hour for Tom Gannon. 1-1 count. Needed that one to get the confidence level up. Mike Whitty hoping to get started here. Pitch to Mike Whitty here in this game. Nice eye from Mike Whitty, hoping to get on base and start it off for his team. Mike Whitty can get on base, and that'll roll the top of the lineup with Ben Lee and Jordan Robles in tail. Pitch from Tom Gannon, 2-1 count. 3-1 now. Mike Whitty with the nice irises. Nice iris here. See what happens with his retinas on this 3-1 count. I'd give him the green light, honestly. Knows he's getting the pitcher's count. Hits the top pipe. That's a tough spot.
Unbelievable spot there.
Yeah, unbelievable spot indeed. Top corner in Whitty's hands. Here we go. Payoff pitch, full count. Strike, slowed it down to 61 miles an hour for the strikeout. Freezes Mike Whitty, but that'll bring up Vin Lee now. What a pitch from Tom Gannon. Tom Gannon looking really good on the mound, Brandon.
Yeah, veteran pitch sequence there from Gannon. Battling back into the AB, mixing speeds, hitting spots. It's what you love to see.
This is going to be the problem right here, though. Vin Lee has seen him twice. Vin Lee struck out his first at-bat, ground out the next one. I feel like he's starting to get the hang of it. Vin Lee up again here. The pitch from Tom. He's kind of avoiding him a little bit. I was trying to knuckle, just knuckled at the last second, though. Vin Lee steps out, collects his thoughts. 2-0, here we go. You know he always gives himself the green light. Pitch to Vin Lee over the zone. Too slow at 56 miles an hour there.
Gannon with a much different look on that pitch there. Seems like he may not want nothing to do with Vin here.
Yeah, 3-0 count, who knows? Can't really do wrong here. Yeah, you might as well throw your good pitch there. Four straight balls to Vin Lee, and that's the first runner on base. The leading run is now on first base in Vin Lee. And his New York buddy, Jordan Robles, now up to the plate. Pitcher against pitcher here. Jordan Robles, one of the more clutch players in wiffle ball history, does that, but hits it foul. Off of our broadcast booth lights.
Jordan really looking to help himself out here.
Jordan is always ready to swing the bat. He wants to make that impact with the yellow. Ball one. It's got to be close for Jordan to swing. Jordan has elite plate discipline. Maybe more than anybody else in the league. Jordan hits one to center, and it's gone! That ball had no chance of staying in off the bat. Jordan Robles with a big league blast.
Wow. You never know when he's going to pull out one of those vintage moments he has in him. He has so many across his wiffle ball career. Jumpman for a reason, as if he needed another moment to the resume. He comes up huge for his team and himself there.
Here's the replay, folks. Absolutely vaporized this ball into center. Off the bat, you knew it was gone. Unbelievable moment for Jumpman. Brings up Preston Colm, Los Angeles 2-0, and Jordan is hyped.
Yeah, great there for the Naturals Ball Club. I think that's one we'll see across the BLW social medias for sure. What a moment.
Jordan Robles told us pregame in the BLW Game Day Live, said Naturals are going 4-0 today. You heard it here first, and Jordan Robles willing it to happen here in Game 2 for them.
Off to a great start there. Could potentially be 2-0. He puts himself on closing duty from the following frame.
Yeah. 2-0 here. Los Angeles over Boston. Preston Colm. Preston Colm wanting to get on the board for his squad as well. New squad, obviously being a part of the Las Vegas Scorpions in a trade from Connor Jaso. And Preston hits one very hard foul.
Preston, one of the more decorated yellow bat hitters in 2025, competing all across the country in national championships, NWLA, big moments. Definitely someone the Naturals were happy to add in this format. His chemistry with Jordan Robles as well.
Being so young of a player, Preston Colm hits one. That'll hit the side netting. You play that one. That's a single for Preston Colm. Unbelievable hit. Waited on that pitch perfectly. Hits it over to right field. 18 years old, but that's the mark of a hitting veteran.
Wow. They're catching on to Gannon here a little bit.
Yeah, Preston Colm down to 2 strikes, and he takes it the other way. 72 miles an hour from Tom Gannon. Preston Colm, impressive at bat from the young man. U17 MVP, U17 national champion, but now 18, graduated high school, and now on first base. Dallas Allen now up. 2 quick strikes here for Tom Gannon, though. He didn't like that hit. He wants to come right back at him.
Unbelievable 2 spots there. I mean, insane movement on the first riser, and then almost an unhittable pitch there for the second strike.
Next up, and slows it down to 64, gets Dallas Allen to bite. It'll bring up Mike Whitty again for the second time in this one.
That's what the veterans do. Gannon's been able to build his game kind of on being able to adapt even when they think they catch on. That's why he's been able to do this for so long in so many different styles of play.
Strike 1 to Mike Whitty down the middle, 66 miles an hour. Mike Whitty got the first out of this inning before the Vin Lee, Jordan Robles tandem for 2 runs. Mike Whitty hits, you never know. Oh, but he touches it foul. Whitty wants to hit it harder than that.
Yeah. Good hustle there, keeping it foul.
0-2 count to Mike Whitty here from Tom Gannon. Misses. Just misses the bottom of the zone there. 63 miles an hour. Again, Tom Gannon continuously doing a great job at changing speeds. 1-2 count. Strike. 371 miles an hour, and that'll do it here in the top of the third, but not before Jordan Robles hits a 2-run home run. Vin Lee on first base. Jordan Robles makes it 2-0. Los Angeles over Boston. We're going to stay right here at Assembly Studios, folks. We're going to keep rolling. That home run from Jordan Robles was such a key pivotal moment, not just for this game. Obviously, they're in the lead, but it's a pivotal moment for the rest of his season, Brandon. Because if Jumpman jumps off to a hot start, it's bad news for the rest of the league.
Yeah, he gets a great pitch there inside the hands and just hits it to dead center. You know, we've had some home runs today, but the short porches haven't really been utilized. Everything's been clearing center field pretty sizably, and that one was no different. Absolutely demolished there by Jumpman.
And you see in the replay, I love the hype from Vin Lee and Jordan Robles. When Vin Lee was rounding third, he was just continuously talking about his best friend, like just hyping up the squad, hyping up Jordan from behind. You see them kind of bump shoulders at the end. There's going to be a kind of a competition between the league about who's going to be the best dynamic duo of the league, and you got to believe these two are going to be at the top of everybody's list.
Yeah, that Bash Brothers initiative we're starting. Jordan and Vin, one of the more, if not the most iconic duo in wiffle ball. You take a look there. Definitely one the fans can fall in love with.
Oh, yeah.
Great group, great 2 guys there. They play together year-round, so many different formats, so many different years they've played together.
And it helps that they are elite at this game that we've
Absolutely.
Jordan Robles, the way he has been acting in his warm-ups is just, he's not going to be stopped this inning. I just have a feeling he's just not going to be stopped.
Yeah. He is able to feed off momentum, work great tempo.
Oh, but Jake Sullivan hits one foul just past first base. Foul ball from Noah Katz. The Umpire Channel. Make sure you follow him on the Umpire Channel, our umpire in this slate of games. Noah Katz. I followed him the other day, watched some of his content. It's very interesting content from the umpire perspective. So you're going to get a lot of that in his content when he's going to pull it all out for this BLW experience that we have with him. So thank you for being here, Noah. Jordan Robles pitched to Jake Sullivan. Jake's been swinging a lot, but freezes him there after 2 swinging foul balls. 1 out, 2 to go for Jordan Robles. And that'll end our afternoon slate. Unless something crazy happens, you can't count out the Harbor Hawks yet. Jonathan Dalby, 71 miles an hour, hits the bottom of the zone from Jordan Robles. Jordan's just working right now. Nice hit from John Dalby and gets the out. Mike Whitty takes his time, makes sure he lines himself up, cuts the throw in half by walking towards first base. Easy play to Preston Colm for the second out.
Yeah, it was a great veteran presence of mind play there from Whitty. Absolutely no jitters despite the environment.
2 outs, and this could be the last call for the Harbor Hawks. 0-1. 0-1. 1-1 now here.
Working such fast tempo right now.
Jordan is hyped. He wants to get this game ended. Strike 2 through that one at 73 miles an hour. Here we go. How hyped will we see Jumpman Jordan Robles? Pitch from him. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. And Jordan Robles, complete game win. And definitely our MVP of this game, Jordan Robles, with a huge 2-run home run to take the victory. The Los Angeles Naturals 2-0. Boston Harbor Hawks 0-2. Brandon, let's chat for a second. For your team, for the Harbor Hawks, both starting 0-2 in this afternoon slate, what do you all have to do to turn it around in the evening slate on ESPN?
Well, we have a key game against each other, I believe, at 7 p.m. is the time for the game. That is our 4th game and their 3rd. So that's a key matchup. I think both teams need to things need to just fall into place for them more. It seems like here for Boston, it's been one mistake, one homer over the wall, a botched fielding play on a great acrobatic Jimmy Cole slide into home there.
They're right there.
They're right there.
Yeah, both teams are right there. Atlanta and Boston are going to be playing in the evening slate. We are so excited to have you all here in Atlanta, Georgia for Big League Wiffle Ball. We're going to clean up the afternoon slate, and we will be back for the evening slate exclusive to you on ESPN+. For Brandon Crone, my name is Sam Skibby. Thank you for joining us for the first 4 games of opening day for Big League Wiffle Ball. 2-0 are the Naturals. It's going to be exciting to see what happens in the evening. We will see you on ESPN Plus for the evening game. My name's Sam Skibby. Thanks for being here in Atlanta, Georgia.